Like this thing that threw me in the room. Like the thing. Look like it might say my other live. That was weird. It might say the other live. I had to be safe.
So how on the tab? You waiting for more people to come up to finish the conversation, or like what's happening?
Yeah, they about to wait on them to come back if they come back. But
Okay.
so, but yeah, man, you gotta. Hey, so we ain't we gotta get somewhere, man. We ain't telling you none of this stuff or nothing, man.
No,
We gotta.
I feel like it goes like both ways again. Like I said, which I've come to find a lot of times like within like these TikToks and things is that as soon as someone says like one thing that people disagree with, they will continue to disagree with them. However, for me, I look at it different is that regardless if I disagree with a certain talking point that you had, it doesn't mean that you're always wrong with everything that you're saying. We can always learn something from everyone. And what I was getting at is I use children, which I will say this, I don't like how in a lot of situations when we're talking about adults, children get thrown into the situation. Okay. However, we use children. It was used from someone a talking point about children and disciplining. My thing is this, and this is why I brought up Triple P. If we're gonna be honest, because you know I can be a bit messy, but I can throw some education in there. And what I will say is this: like they teach you with Triple P. To me, match your energy is because my child act up. I'm going to match your energy and I'm going to pop you. You're meeting aggression with aggression. That's the reality of the situation. You are matching energy, which is, like I said, I feel the same thing with bashing is that as opposed to you bashing me, because that's matching energy. You want to let me know that this is negative. That's not something that you like. You want to bring me down and let me know that's not acceptable, as opposed to you bashing me. You could give me guidance. So with Triple P, it's about guidance. When your child is misbehaving, as opposed to, well, since you're being negative, I'm going to pop you. I'm going to do another negative action to show you your action isn't acceptable. That's matching energy. However, I could disengage because disengaging would be like, okay, typically when you get negative behavior, it's attention seeking behavior. When people do certain things, whether they hooping, hollering, child, adult, when people do certain negative things as a response back, it's attention seeking behavior. So as opposed to me, when my child acts up, instead of me saying, well, you acted up, so now I'm going to pop you to show you that you can't do that. I have then matched energy. You have given me a negative energy, so I have responded negatively. As opposed to Triple P, which teaches you that, okay, you're doing that behavior and it's attention seeking behavior. And as opposed to me giving you that attention, I'm going to go away. When you're done, let me know, or I'm going to guide you away from that negative behavior. I cannot guide you away from that negative behavior by responding or matching energy and giving you negative behavior back. We can say it how we want to. When you are bashing or shaming someone, that is considered by all intents and purposes a negative form, because what you're doing is you want to let me know that what you did was wrong, and I need to match your energy by wronging you and letting you know that what you was wrong and making you feel that it was wrong. That's where that matching energy comes from, as opposed to me saying, hey, what's going on? What do you feel better? Is that helping the situation? Speak on it. Tell me what's going on. You don't have to respond by bashing someone when you can give them guidance. Bashing is the negative
What's
form
your
of it.
definition of bashing?
Bashing is that, to me, is that Whatever negative behavior you've done, I feel the need to speak on it and keep going in and letting you know that it was wrong. Correction and bashing is two different things. When you're correcting me, I've spoke on it. It is what it is. That's where we're at. Where the form of bashing comes in is I need to install or beat it in you that, and not just saying physically, it's bashing or shaming, which involves you constantly letting someone know what they done is wrong. That's when it comes to that you are matching their energy. You are wrong, and I need to constantly install into you what you did was wrong, and I can only let you know what is wrong as opposed to me giving you guidance. Okay, there's a difference between bashing, shaming, and guidance. As opposed to me bashing and shaming you, I could give you guidance instead of me feeding into what you did was negative and me constantly saying, that's wrong, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do that. Teach me what I should have done, because all you're telling me is what I shouldn't do. Tell me what I should do, teach me. And so like for me, like with my child, when he gets to throwing temper tantrums and stuff, especially within our community, what they teach you, oh, papa child, things like that. And a lot of people down talk gentle parenting because you're being weak, you're being soft. However, I'm showing you guidance. I'm not matching your energy. Well, you acted up, so I'm gonna act up and pop you. No, what are you doing? That's not acceptable. That's not okay. As opposed to me saying, hey, why don't you try this? You're upset? You're mad? Talk to me. Tell me what's wrong. Speak. That's guidance. That's the difference. As opposed to, oh, you're mad, I'm mad too, so now I'm gonna pop you. You embarrass me, so I'm gonna embarrass you. Because that's what you get a lot in our community. So there's a difference, and that's why I say when people talk about shaming and bashing, however you want to say it or look it up, that is considered a negative. The positive is guidance. Let me guide you and let you know something that's more positive, as opposed to my child when you're throwing temper tantrums and kicking and screaming. I'm going to say, hey, use your words. Use your words. Speak to me. What's wrong? Because you have all these emotions bottled up and you feel like you need attention, but you can express it when you can just talk to me. What's up? What's going on? Speak to me. Instead of me being like, oh, you want to throw a temper tantrum? Well, guess what? I'm going to match your energy and I'm going to pop you. And then we want to call that discipline. You're matching energy. You are matching energy. You've done something negative, so I'm giving you a negative response. That is matching energy.
I don't think every parent thinks like that. I feel like you trying to fit a square inside of a circle or something. I don't know. Cause that's two, like I said, I don't know if you heard me earlier. That's literally two different things, man. That's two different things. Like discipline and matching. I don't think it's nothing negative about discipline because you do it out of love most of the time to make sure just like when you punish somebody, punishment and torture is two different things. That's like you trying to mix torture up with punishment. That's literally two different things. Torture usually have no solution at the end. Punishment is usually trying to get somewhere or some type of guidance, because even like talking to somebody, that guidance don't work all the time. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to get locked up behind bars before you have to learn something. You know what I'm saying? You can't say it's a negative because most of the time it's out of love or some type of correction. So correction come in many different forms sometimes. Sometimes correction gonna hurt sometimes, but that don't mean it's a negative. You know what I'm saying? It don't always mean it's a negative. Just because it feel like it's negative, that don't mean it is. You know what I'm saying? Just because your feelings got hurt in the process, that don't mean it's bashing. So, I mean, some situations, like I said, I don't see what's negative about telling a drunk that he's wrong. You know what I'm saying? You should be doing it. That's not, whatever. I don't see what's negative about that.
What I'm getting at is, okay, again, have you ever heard of
triple I think you're not. See, you about to do the respond thing again.
I'm not.
I already mentioned this thing earlier to you earlier, but I guess you just want to prove, I guess, that it's that bashing and
can I mention another red flag?
I feel like you're coming at the same. You're saying the same thing that I'm saying. It's you're proving your point.
I'm not. And I'm most definitely not.
Hey, Kev, you know another red flag?
You're trying to let me know why bashing and shaming is acceptable, and all I'm doing
is just shaming, not mixing bashing. Okay. That's what I'm saying. That's the two extremes. We can't mix two things together and make something out of it. Bashing is wrong, flat out. Bashing is wrong because bashing don't have nothing at the end. It's no root thing. Bashing is the closest thing to matching energy, like you're talking about, or the negative matching energy because somebody did wrong that, whatever. But it's no solution at the end. It's an ego driven thing. I know you probably ain't gonna understand this now, but I'm just saying it's like let's see who the biggest and the baddest. That's nothing. That's not a solution at the end.
Yeah.
You know,
You know
And,
they use shaming
and
tactics
what I'm
in
getting is
school, right?
that shaming is not a solution at the end either. Because
shame.
what
Okay.
what good is it that if all you can do is shame me and not give me guidance? So the
If you
same thing
shame
that
it,
you're
it's okay. I'm put it this way: you shame one person, you can protect the rest of the people from being like that person, right? It might not, and I learned that too. Shaming might can hurt the primary person or the personal person, right? But it can
Yeah.
save many people in the group from being like that person. If you tell that's okay. Let's get deep then. Since people want to say like pedos, you think I'm about to celebrate that? You think I'm about to guide them and say that shouldn't be no pedo? No, you gonna shame that, right? Ain't nothing negative about shaming that. You see what I'm saying? So everybody else know that this situation is wrong, right? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. They use
so what I'm
shaming
getting at
tactics
is
in
that
school, brother.
I don't know if
What do
somebody
y'all
eating
think
some
them
chips or
cars
something. That
Like what
bag
the
is hella loud.
what was
Mahogany?
this?
What do
So
you think the cars are in school, love? When you act a certain way, you get a different card, a color card. You on red, you on green, you on yellow. They put that in front of the class. That's a shaming tactic, so that hopefully you curb your attitude, and it works.
okay,
When everybody else is on green and you on yellow, that's a shaming tactic. And everybody see, okay, he don't get to go outside when everybody else get to go outside. That's ostracizing that behavior. That's a shaming tactic that 100% works. And it's not negative. It's not matching the behavior. It's putting your behavior on display.
So what I would get at is this. Like I feel like this is the perfect example is what we're going through right now. Is that y'all disagree with me and you're trying to bring the negativities and then you downplay what I am saying because you don't agree with it, as opposed to actually intaking what I'm actually saying. It's just I don't agree with it, it's not right, so we're going with the shaming, and no, that's not how we do it. So when you want to, again, because you're the one who brought up early childhood, especially when we're talking about, well, you're on green, you're on red, again, a lot of schools no longer practice that. When it comes to early childhood, they no longer practice that shaming tactic. So a lot of them, a lot of schools, daycares, you will see they have took that color chart that you're referring to out, because it is a form of shaming. Okay, because you can get it one or two ways. That, oh, this kid can either feel like, well, because everyone else is on green and I'm on red, that means that I'm being bad. I'm not a good kid. And then you get to the point where, like, you have some people who feel like, well, you already think I'm bad. Let's look at it from, because somebody also brought up like the prison system, which is actually supposed to be for correction. However, that's not how it works. I can agree with that. It's supposed to be for correction. However, the thing is, a lot of people who you get, because I just want to bring it back to adults and not children, is that with a lot of adults who served their time and did what they needed to do, when they get out and they've served their time and they might have done whatever, you still can't get nowhere. So that's the thing. It's like, even when you're shaming me, what you're showing me is that even when I'm shamed, even if I correct that behavior and I work hard to change it, you're still going to shame me because of what I did in the past, even when I'm working to do better. And I will say that it is factual, because again, I do case management, and that's how a lot of people, that's why you get a lot of repeated offenders. It's because even after they've served their time and they're trying to rectify those mistakes and do better, people are more busy on shaming them of what they did in their past, as opposed to them actually correcting behavior and trying to do better. And that's why you have a lot of repeat offenders, is because I've served my time, I'm trying to do better, but you're still stuck on what I did in the past and not of my progression. So all I'm getting at, and all I'm saying to you guys, is that you don't have to, if the option comes to, and we're talking about being positive, if the option comes to building a person up, you can shame me or show me guidance. So as opposed to, I want to constantly beat in your head what you did wrong, I need you to understand it's not right, it's not acceptable, and that's what I need to make you understand, as opposed to giving me the guidance. Because a lot of people who commit these wrong actions and do things they're not supposed to, it's a lot of them, like they'll say, with single moms, you produce children who go to jail and all these other things because you make them think everything is okay. They weren't never taught guidance. Give people guidance. You do not have to always shame or bash. If my option is to shame you or to give you guidance, I will give you guidance. I will tell you and let you know what you can do to do better, as opposed to I need to constantly tell you where you were wrong. You can tell me how I was wrong all day, but what does it do when you're not willing to give me guidance to tell me how to do correct? All you want to do is focus on that negative behavior and feed into it when you can show me how to do better. That's what I'm getting at.
Okay, so Mahogany, this is the thing that you just mentioned prison reform, right?
Bro, we about
The
to,
reason
for real,
again,
we
right?
about to literally about to go to this. Let's go to the
Okay,
topic
yeah, we
because
about
this
to
is
go to the
literally gonna
thing.
be a
Yeah,
circle,
this is
dog.
it's
I just
a
gotta
Because we
say
both,
this.
yeah.
No,
at the end of the day, we just agree to disagree. Because like I
Right.
can tell both of us not hearing one another, I guess, and just this one of them nights. That's all it is. 'Cause I'm starting to get a headache now. Because I literally use
Right.
100 different examples, but it's just whatever. It'd be like that. I already know. But
Yeah, let's get back on topic.
so uh so I guess we got two new people now. We had some more people. I don't know if they came back or they didn't
Just
come back.
imagine how bad that headache would be if you had them teeth like King.
Right, exactly. I'm blaming Ebony, man. She brought that picture up, man. Nobody can let it go now.
Wait, I didn't bring a picture up. I didn't do anything.
You
You
had
talking about the
that
king
King picture, yeah. You had it for a
with them
minute or
teeth?
two.
Remember we
That
stayed up to
wasn't
3:30
me.
in the morning talking about that boy teeth.
That wasn't
Oh,
me.
that wasn't you.
With all the pictures,
Mm-mm.
Oh, I'm sorry,
No,
then.
that
If it
wasn't
you
wasn't
was
you,
me.
in there,
I
wasn't you?
swear it was you though.
I
I
was
thought
in
it
there,
was
but
you.
it wasn't me.
you glad that wasn't your
Oh,
girl,
she was
man.
in
She
there.
was on the couch tonight, buddy.
Huh?
You know, I said you better be glad that wasn't your girl. You know how when you say that to your girl, she be like, "Oh, wrong bitch."
On the
You'd have
wrong
been, you'd have been on the couch.
one. You're on the couch.
Flags. All
Right.
right, bro. I'm sorry,
That's
Kev. I didn't mean
funny.
to cut you off. What you finna lead us to, bro?
So all right. So I guess did we do the red flag? I don't think y'all two did the red flags. Yeah, Ebony and Robert haven't did it. So whoever want to go first, flip the coin. Say no, so I could. I'm gonna go for Ebony first. Then, what's your red flags? Okay. I guess Robert then. Go ahead, Robert.
Uh, yeah, how y'all doing? Now, my
What's up,
red
man?
is simple. I I work more than I'm at home. Like I'll prioritize work over everything,
Mm-hmm.
and because of that, I prioritize my finances and my household's finances. Let me rephrase that: my household's finances over everything. Not just mine, but my household's. I'll prioritize those two things over everything. That's my biggest red flag. I would rather make sure that we comfy than taken care of.
Oh, well, I ain't mean it like that. Not your personal ones, but I guess you can do that too. But I was about to say your red flags you look out for other people and stuff like friends and your girlfriend or something like, or possible significant other. What's the red flags you look out for?
People who just like they only worried about themselves. That's my
Selfish.
biggest one.
Okay.
If you only worried about yourself, yo this, yo that, yo now,
Yeah.
and not your future. If you're not working towards your future and you're only working towards now, that's my biggest one.
Okay. And then ill reasons. I'm thinking after that, everybody gonna be on the same page now. What's your reasons for it? Like, what's your base to it? Who you learning from? Was it your ex or
No,
And then what's the base around what created your red flags you look out for?
okay, so it was my ex. Me and her, we was together from time I was 16 to 26. I'm 33 now.
Mm.
Um, I did the whole young thing because I'm 33. So the only thing we had to do after 2008, most of us was join the army, right? So I joined the army. I went to Iraq. I did that whole thing. I came home and nobody would hire us because I don't know. Some of y'all may be a little bit younger, but Major Muhammad Hassan, I think that was his name, shot up Fort Hood. So after we all came back, couldn't none of us find, hardly any of us, unless we had worked before, find jobs. So anybody who was young like me at the time, 18, 19, we couldn't find work. So we was all struggling and struggling. That's why I say my red flag is I prioritize work over everything. And then I finally built myself up. I got a government job, and all she cared about, my ex, all she cared
Mm-hmm.
about was, oh, now you make enough money to pay child support, so now you can take care of us, and we don't need you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why my red flag is anybody who prioritizes themselves and not the household. Because I didn't come home. I didn't drink every day. I didn't beat nobody. I didn't raise my voice. I just literally worked all the time and came home.
Like
And
Robert,
now I do the same thing, and I got an old lady who loves it. I
when
work all
you're
the time. I come home. I play with my dogs, and she
Yeah, you got to
enjoys
get
what little
about that
time we
car,
get.
man.
Where the echo
What's
come
that?
from? Where the echo come from?
That's her car bouncing off
Oh,
that little delay. That's just
oh,
horrible.
my bad. I heard it. I was like, that's me talking.
Yeah, that's all right. You can hear your own self. It be so
Yeah, I had to pause for a
delayed.
second because I don't like to interrupt people. So if I hear my own self as a reverb, I stop talking. That's the manners in me. But no, that's
Mm-hmm.
my biggest red flag. Anybody who cares about themselves and what they have going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because even though
Okay.
now we're separated and my child support's paid religiously. I'm caught up everything,
Freeze.
including that back child support they hit you with in the beginning. All that stuff's caught up. And she still want more. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
but you would have had more if you would have just stayed put. Let me build upon the house that we were trying to build. So that's why my red flag is what it is. Don't be for you right now. Be for us later.
Bars.
Help me help us build. Don't help me help you get to where you gonna be. Because at the end of the day, if I help you help yourself, you ain't helping nothing. But if you
Right.
help me help you, it's a whole different ballgame. And I understand that's a little bit of older school, thing. Help me help you. But that's why the red flags, mine are the way they are. And I've been with my current old lady for 7 years. So I've been nothing but in long-term relationships. And the help me help you thing has gotten me so far in my current relationship because I'm happy. Like I get
Hell,
up, I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I pull my breakfast and my lunch out of the fridge because she cooks them the night before. I get bacon, I get sausage, I get eggs, I get pancakes. They in the thing the night before. I just pull them out and I put them in my lunchbox and I go to work. Where I didn't have that because she was so focused on how I could help her. Now my current one is she's focused on how she can help us the same way I am. That's where our morals and our values they all align. So that's really why my biggest red flag is people who focus on themselves for right now instead of focusing on themselves and them and their partner for the future. Because you may not be able to buy a house right now, but if you guys focus on y'all for the future, y'all gonna be able to get one later. Work hard, stay hard, right? That's all I got.
okay. Um. Well, I don't know. Evie never came back. Okay. So, all right. I guess we on the last one now for sure. Now, let's start with Mahogany. And then I'm gonna go to Jen and then I'm gonna go Meredith. And okay, Mahogany. This is a statement. If you are what the heck, my man just dropped that. If you are scared to tell your red flags, you have horrible vetting skills. Agree or disagree?
Wait, like, what do you
The heck
mean?
you
Like,
got
if I,
going on over there? You scaring me. You got a mute? Like, bro, I ain't trying to get shut down
Show man
again.
right quick.
I
We
fuck
messed
with
around,
you, bro.
stop and
I
took a
did get
break
this
right quick on us.
stuttering.
Trying to get me shut down in that way. I mean,
I
no.
got this
Mm.
stuttering like
You said
Silent
your
hell.
eyes,
business was
like
your business, not mine.
breathing hard, trying to catch her breath.
No,
What
I
you
wasn't
been
even
doing?
breathing hard. I got this
Hey,
stuttering.
boy. I know you wasn't
I was
chasing that man.
Mahogany,
Something going on.
Mahogany,
first
you
of
got me thinking of that
I'm going to
James
win
Brown
tonight.
movie.
Because listen, right? Like it was to a point where it was like I was ready to respond, but I felt like I don't think we on the
Wait,
same page.
handle
So
your
I got the
stuff.
stuttering.
Handle
I was
your
like,
stuff. Whatever you need to do, handle it, please.
Come on,
I
get
ain't.
back in the pocket. He got you out of pocket for a minute. Get back in the
That's
pocket.
right. He was in the wrong pocket at the wrong time.
listen, because this is where that ego that you
Let me
talk
give you
about
that
come
act
into
right. You
play.
over there.
I was ready to respond, and then I had to catch myself. That's where the stuttering came in. I had to catch myself because I was like, maybe we're not taking this the same way. So it was like, whatever.
How do you
So
cover a topic?
when you okay, tell your red flags. Like what do you mean? Like if like say it was a domestic situation, and if I'm not willing to let the significant other know what my red flags is, then it's horrible vetting. Like, just elaborate so I can get the
So
context behind what you
basically,
mean.
because I hear people, and I ain't gonna lie, I was one of the ones that said that first. Actually made a post. I might have to delete it, but I'm gonna keep it up though. Whatever. I made this a while ago before I even started doing lives. I said, never tell your red flags. I used to say that, and the
Mm,
reason why I was saying that is because it could be chameleons and stuff.
mm,
So I guess as I kept as I started growing more mentally, right, and and understanding myself more, I thought about that. I'm like, it's a reason why I'm saying it. It's a reason why I'm telling the person not to tell the red flags. And I realized the more confident I start becoming of myself and learning more about myself, I'm looking like, you know what? I wasn't scared to tell my red flag. That's why I was telling. I'm thinking some more though. That's why
hmm,
I wasn't scared to do that because it's like, well, but basically that, right? A
yeah,
lot of people be like, don't tell your red flags or don't tell your green
hmm,
flags and all that stuff because
hmm,
people can be so
hmm,
so what my statement is, if you scared to tell their red flags, which is the people that said that or the old me that said that don't tell it,
hmm.
I feel like you got horrible vetting skills.
Mm. Okay. So now that we're on the same page, because I had to get like where your perception was,
Hmm.
because we all perceive things different. Like when you had wrote the question, the way that you may have been, it may have the intention may have been for someone to perceive it, doesn't mean that that's how everyone's gonna perceive it. So when it comes to that, I'm gonna be honest. I do agree with that because you catch a lot of men or women who say someone tricked them. You gave them the space to trick you because if I get with you and a man or woman say, like, as a woman, I'm trying to use you for your money, and you're like, I think this is a red flag, this is a red flag. You have literally given me the handbook on how to manipulate you. You have told me that, well, if you're doing this or doing that, that's a no. You've shown me how I should manipulate you, which is the same thing with a woman, because, if a man end goal is just to get in your pants, and you're like, oh, well, if a dude does this or do that, he's gonna be a chameleon for the moment. Like, oh, let me switch up my colors because I know that this is what she wants. So for me, it's just like with submission. A man that wants you to submit, he's not gonna be like, I need you to submit. He's not gonna tell you to submit. He's gonna watch your character and see how you are and see if you're that type of person who will submit, because your actions will prove it. So for me, yes, if you're telling someone what your red flags is, yeah, if you're telling someone what your red flags is, I actually feel like that is horrible vetting skills, because I give you the space and opportunity to manipulate me and to trick me if your end goal isn't actually to be with me. You get what I'm saying? Like someone who really want to be with me, when I'm talking to them and telling them certain things I see as a red flag, they might be like, okay, this is something I need to work on. However, if it's someone who that's not their end goal and they're just using me for the moment, whether a male or female, they're going to take these red flags that I'm saying, and I'm letting them know how to put up this smoke screen and how to hide how they are. Like, oh, she said she don't like this, so I'm going to show her something else so she won't think I'm like that. Like,
Hmm.
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you know what? I guess I probably ain't gonna take it back. So I think it just depends because the fact we all did just tell our red flags, right? So I'm like iffy though. So it's like in the middle. I guess I'm in the middle now because I don't recommend people telling it because I don't think everybody built the same. That's the reason why I said that I feel like everybody. Because right now, right, I can tell people my red flags. So I'm just gonna say the reason why I feel different because the average person I wouldn't tell nobody because they will get manipulated and all that stuff. But the fact, like I said, that I did so much work and all that stuff that even if I was to tell my red flags, I'm still gonna give it time to be able to see it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So if I was to do it and if somebody was trying to trick me or manipulate me, I feel like even the time me vetting them, I'm gonna catch it. I'm gonna catch it regardless because like you ain't gonna be able to keep that little image on for too long. You know what I'm saying? If I tell you that I don't want a attention seeker, that's one of my red flags. I'm going to bed real soon. I got you, TT. I got you. Give me an hour and a half.
10 o'clock. Why you trying to send that man to bed at 10
But
o'clock? Boy?
right.
Yeah.
So if so that's what I'm saying. Like if I was to slip up or whatever, if I was to say my red flags, I'm confident in my vetting. So well, I mean everybody got flaws, but I'm just saying I'm more confident. So if I was to tell my red flags, I'd be able to see it. So in time, like even if I was to tell I don't want a girl that's confrontational, the stuff I use, the horoscopers and all that stuff. Eventually they gonna tell on themselves, right? They gonna if a girl that sexualizes themselves, that's another red flag for me. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, even if I was to tell it, you can't hide those type of red flags from me because if I take my time and look at it and pay attention to the signs, I can tell if you're trying to manipulate. You can be wearing the sweetest clothes for a good amount or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, other stuff, other red flags gonna come up, or some type of attention, or something gonna come up that's gonna make you break out of your character. You can only play this certain character for so long. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was meaning about. Yeah, you got bad vetting skills if you can't read through the red flags you done told on. But for the average person, and I'm gonna go back to like what Candy said. I wouldn't advise people to tell it, and I probably would go back to what I was with my post and stuff. I wouldn't advise everybody to do it because I don't think everybody is the same way because people just want to go straight into relationships and they tell all this stuff and they will get manipulated. So I
I'm about to
can't
say
act like
something you
everybody
ain't
got
like.
the same mentality as me. So
I'm about to
that's why I
tell
got to
you.
think about the masses and stuff. So yeah.
So
I'm about
I
to tell you.
respect that
I
that
ain't
you.
gonna lie. Vetting is psychological though. So it's like, shut up, yeah. No, seriously. Seriously though,
It
like
is though, I already know.
vetting is psychological. So I would say if you not tapped into your discernment, then you probably shouldn't tell somebody what your red flags are because if
Hmm.
you're just vetting someone, telling somebody your red flags is only going to ensure that you have to wait before you can trust that person. Right?
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to do. Because like you said, when I tell you my red flags, I'm in tune with my vetting process. So I'm going to wait to see whether or not you really are
Oh,
what you
I
saying you
get
are.
you.
Yeah, but if you in tune with your like discernment is spiritual. You see what I'm saying? So like my spirit gonna tell me whether you fucked up when I first meet you. So I'm so in tune with my discernment, I can tell you my red flags. But people who ain't in tune with their discernment and they just relying on vetting, I wouldn't advise that shit. Cause a person, you would be surprised how long a person can wear a costume.
I get you. That makes sense though. 'Cause even though I still would be able to find it, but that's messing your situation out. Cause it is better off. So you right. It is better off to stay quiet. I get you though. I get you though. He psychologically got me right there. Right there. I got you. But yeah, if you don't say anything, that's the less you gotta wait because like you didn't warn them. It's nothing they gotta play because they eventually might do it early. Even though you still gotta wait to read or to catch the red flags without saying anything. So I get to keep my post up, sweet. So I'm glad we talked about that though. But so I guess we kind of canceled that third one then. Even though I still feel like if you can't read through those red flags or people that, but whatever. I don't know. I ain't gonna be ego driven. So I got corrected on that one. I feel you on that though. I would say, yeah, I will guess I will keep that. Yeah, but you better off not saying it because that's longer for me to do work. You know, I'm gonna sit there and wait like, dang. So I'm gonna have to wait. I was gonna wait 90 days. Now I gotta wait a whole year to see how long they putting on this fakeness and stuff. So yeah, so it is better off to just keep the red flags to yourself. Even though we all just said our stuff online and stuff, but
So y'all, he
it
really
is better off to
us,
keep it to
and yeah, we all
yourself.
telling our red flags. He been everybody that's watching this shit gonna be able to put a mask on.
Right. But that's when you got to do number 3 after that with the betting skills to make sure. You know, you got to wait. You got to give it time. But it is easier though. If you don't say anything and they do it, yeah, they probably gonna give it off. You gonna be able to tell from the beginning because they gonna mess up. You know what I'm saying? Automatic showing booty pictures and all that. You know all the stuff I was talking about. My red flags was. I say it over again to make this room jump again. People are gonna get mad. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's how you put your ego to
There's
the
somebody
side.
in
You
the
don't.
comments right now.
That's how you don't keep sticking with the same thoughts and stuff. That's how you listen to understand. Ain't no shots at nobody, but you know what I'm saying. You know. So
There's
you
somebody
got
in the
me, Big
comments
Bam.
right
You
now
got
that
me.
like
Okay,
Kev.
well,
Oh
She
my
deleting all of
gosh.
not
her
throwing
booty pictures.
shots, right?
I
Not
say
throwing
that.
shots. I'm gonna be honest with you. Bam said the same thing that I said. Like no cap, like I'm not even trying to be funny. He literally said the same thing that I said. He said it differently, and which we were both on the same page is that if I give you and I let you know what my red flags is, that gives you a chance to hide certain things. When I said it, I got a little pushback from you, and you agree with him though. And so yeah,
Huh?
I do feel like that's
Wait, when
important.
we
Like
talked
where you
about that?
beg your pardon.
When did we talk about that?
When me and you was just talking, and we asked about when I first responded about the flags. That is the same thing that I said. He just reiterated it, and he said it in a different way. I said the same thing is
Oh,
that you letting someone know what your red flags is, give them the chance to fool you. And that's
yeah.
essentially what Bam just said. I said the
Oh,
same
I
thing.
mean,
However,
okay, I feel you. But then you just see me just literally correct my. What the heck? What the heck? I just literally was fighting him for a little bit too until I thought about it some more and corrected myself.
and that's what I'm saying is that
It took
it,
time. You know, I took time to actually try to understand what was going
Right,
on.
and
I guess
he
I had
only
to get
really
it a third way. You know what I'm saying? It took 3 times and I understood. Sometimes it take
right,
three
Did you
people
see?
3 times and
and I
nobody ain't
and
gonna
I
still understand. But I
Did you
took
see
three
that
times
other
to
red
understand.
flag I
I
sent up
get
there?
that. I'm not taking that away from you. All I'm saying is that legitimately, and again, this comes with this whole like psychological thing is that it could have not been just because it was me. I'll give you that. However, automatically, what I see a lot of times is that when someone has already disagreed with someone, when they're trying to say something, they automatically are ready to disagree. And this is a psychological thing because you already disagreed. So you feel like the point is not valid. However, like I said,
Hmm?
Bam literally said the same thing that I said, and it took him speaking and saying it to you for you, like, oh, okay, I see what you're saying. It's just the reality is I literally said the
Yeah.
same.
I
I
think I
literally
think I
said the
think
same thing.
Mahogany, I think you're internalizing his revelation. I don't think it had anything to do with you at all. It's the fact that I brought into it discernment, right? Because he was thinking on the premise of like vetting. So I let him know like discernment and vetting are two different things. Vetting is spiritual. So if he's confident in his vetting and he's confident in his discernment, then what he said is right. But people who are only confident in their vetting, they still can be tricked if they give somebody their red flags. So I didn't say exactly what you said, and then the way I said it made him come to a revelation. So we got to stop internalizing other people's revelations and just other people's processes in general.
So I'm not internalizing. Again, what I'm saying is you essentially said the same thing I said. You added your own extra sprinkle to it because you said spiritual. You threw spiritual in it. However, if we're gonna sit here and get technical and we break it down, is that you said the same thing that I said, which is essentially, which the talking point is, not letting people know what your red flag is because that gives them energy to disguise it. That's essentially what you said. We both said the same thing. You added a little more sprinkle to it, and
No,
because
when I
you
said
threw in
that
spirit.
initially, he argued with me though. When I
I
said
was just about
exactly
to
what
say,
you
what is
said,
going on? Is we
bro
living
gave
in
me
the same
pushback.
live right now in a different world?
We are
Right.
living
Yeah,
in the
you
You
same
know,
literally
life,
another
didn't
but
see
red
me go
flag is
back
a
and
like
forth with
compulsive
him
y'all,
need
for a
to be
good
y'all are
minute. I
correct,
so
literally
ready
would.
to
to be right.
disagree with me that you're not
A
hearing what
compulsive
I'm
need to be
you're not
right.
That's
hearing what I'm
That's a
that's
red
what.
saying.
flag.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
you're legitimately not hearing what I'm saying because y'all already
No, I
disagree.
didn't. I literally corrected and said you was. I couldn't even say you was right because you taking it personal. I just literally said that I had to fight both of y'all before I even got to the situation. It's like you did
Boom,
not
y'all
just.
got it.
It's like I see
Y'all
what's
right.
going on though. This is the same thing with old girl from earlier and stuff. The thing is like Y'all gotta learn how to dodge. That's a big thing, man. Stop taking things personal and hear how this conversation is going. If you really paying attention to how this conversation is going, it's not a personal thing. Sometimes it got to get hit from three different angles for somebody to understand something. Just like we try to hit you from 14. Well, I ain't gonna say that from five different angles, from five different people said different things. You still chose not to give in. I actually gave in because I put my ego to the side and try to understand from a different angle. Because sometimes it takes 14 different angles sometimes to get to one person. You know what I'm saying? It's not a personal thing. Some people just got to explain to me a different way. You know, everybody communicate different ways and explain things different ways. My brain don't work the same way as everybody else. Just like yours don't work the same or everybody else don't work the same exact way. It's not a personal thing. I literally said that y'all both was right. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was right. I didn't get the chance to say that though, because you feel like I'm picking him over you. I don't have no reason. Just like old girl did that junk earlier. I have nothing against nobody. Junk is funny. What the heck is that? But no, it's not no personal thing. It just took a different angle for me to understand. And the more you do these lives, you're gonna see that sometimes you ain't gonna get it the first night. Sometimes if I might have got it to it with somebody and have to sleep on it and wake up the next day and realize that, oh, okay, that's what they mean. Now I got my feelings. You know, sometimes some people gotta get out their feelings to actually understand certain situations, because some people are so ego driven and don't want to be wrong so bad that they gonna fight toe to toe with it and never change their stuff. But you know, like I said, I'm big on trying to learn. So like I said, it might have took three different angles for me to get to it, but I eventually got to it. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is.
The red flag for me.
I got it.
This one's a big one. And it's when I meet a woman and we have a conversation and she goes to trying to tell me about men and she's anchored into that, and you can't, when you got somebody who's just anchored in what they know and you can't convince them otherwise, it's time for me to keep it moving and leave you alone. That's a red flag because you're not flexible enough to learn. You know it all already.
Oh. Oh, these red flags, they can go 100 for real.
Yeah, and that usually goes with that compulsive need to be right.
Yeah. Yeah. Ain't no
Hey
submitting
everybody,
with
my name is
that.
Ebony. How's everybody doing tonight?
What's up, Ebony? Hey, welcome back.
Yeah, I'm
Welcome
ready.
back, man.
Hey,
I
hey, Face. Hey, baby.
Hey, Ebony. Yeah, I was dozing off over here.
wake
Hey,
up.
Jen, hun.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
trying
Hey.
to
my
tell
turn?
you. It just
It's,
kept
it's
going in
my turn,
circles
right?
and in circles. It's on you, Miss Jen. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I was wondering where that was going. But anyway, so when I gave my red flags earlier about you know, I think when you're first meeting someone and you already have your acquired standards for what you're going to deal with and what you're not going to deal with.
Mm.
Um, the vetting part of it is your red flags, like initially how they appear, how they dress, how they present themselves.
Yeah.
So you got to get past the surface part first, your red flags, and mine were based on his past, how he's dealt with his children, how he's dealt with his ex-wife or ex-girlfriends. um then you get into the second layer of, okay, he passes all those things, right? My initial standards, right? And obviously I would initially pass his standards for a woman. So once you get to that point, I'm not going to, and this is what I learned, and Mirror, I'm sure you can side with me when it's your turn, but based on the reason why I acquired my understanding of and paying attention to the red flags is that one relationship
It's
that
your
I
turn.
told that I told him so much about myself initially, and then he used it against me later as ammunition, right? Um, so I learned from that not to tell anyone initially. Um, I want them to feel, and I know this about men. Men like, they don't like a tight leash, so to speak, right? So I let a man act and resume his original self. And then it's up to me to decide whether I'm down for his originality. to keep on going with them. And I think that's pretty much the best way to go about it. I'm not going to tell somebody everything about my past, everything that hurt me, because it did me no good. I want them to be the original self because I want to know exactly what I'm getting. That's it.
All right. I was on Ebony. She's back now. Now we can go ahead and get these going. You know.
First, let me apologize. Is my background too loud? If so, I can take a step away.
No, you
Absolutely.
good. You good.
Okay. What are your red flags? As I was stating in the comments earlier, my biggest red flag is trusting people. Because I have too much of an open heart for people, and simply because, and by any no means is this going to be trauma dumping. I don't need the I'm sorry that happened to you, and none of that, right? Um,
Man, I'm
I
sorry
come
that
from
it
a
happened to
house.
you.
No, you know what, Kev? You know what? We're not gonna do this.
I'm also sorry
Growing,
that that happened to you, Ebony.
Bam, you know what?
Psychologically.
You know what, Bam, don't play. Y'all doing it. Y'all doing it, okay. But no, I come from a household where I was sheltered, but the same thing in the same stance, I went through a lot, right? My mom is one of the people that has one of the biggest hearts. So at the end of the day, I learned to trust people. I was open to trusting people regardless of where they came from, their backgrounds, anything like that. So my problem now is I allow people to get too close to me knowing that they're not good for me. I have a very trusting heart. And I've always been I trust you until you give me a reason not to. That I wish I would have known different because it's definitely something hard to break. I've been trampled on so much, even within the past 2 years, because I'm so trusting and I allow people too close. And it stems from people starting to trauma dump on me. And I'm always the one that want to be like, oh my gosh, let me help you. I have too big of a heart. And that's me, whether I'm pulling from my own account to help somebody out, whether it's me investing so much time in other people, whatever the scenario is, I've always put myself on the back burner to tend to their needs. So that's one of my red flags. I've given the reason.
Oh
What else?
no, not on there yet. Cause well, you did it a little bit different though, and I think I should have got some people to do that too, which they, even though. But I think my whole goal was to see what red flags you look out for other people, like friends and
Oh.
significant other, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh, that's Speedy Gonzalez. Uh, when people tend to talk so fast that they talk their way into some shit with you, right? So it's the same thing. Yeah, yeah. I listen now. I listen very closely, especially in men. Right, manipulation. That right there. That
Mm.
thing right there. Um, and also, let me see what else.
Let me talk in slow motion real quick. You know, it's like,
I can't stand you, Kev. Let me see what else. And how they treat other people.
oh, that dang, that was a good one. I forgot. That was another one I want to use on my. That's a good one.
Hey, you see what's funny though is
We
that
were talking about restaurants, how they treat restaurant people or they service people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
she got the same. She got almost the opposite conditioning of me, right? Where she got overly like an over perception of conditional love, so it gave the exact opposite. But her red flag is the exact same thing as mine because my issue or my red flag was hyper detachment. You see what I'm saying? Her red
Mm.
flag is that she gets too attached or trusting too quickly. But still, we both look for people who are manipulative because they can use that against you. You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
Right.
Big Bang. Or what did you say? She said she has hyper attachment and you have hyper attachment and she has what?
No, she has hyper attachment. I have hyper detachment, but it stemmed from the same place. In her childhood, she had an over perception of conditional love, whereas mine was the opposite. I didn't have the perception of conditional love. So mine
Yeah,
translated to hyper detachment and hers translated to hyper attachment. But we both
yeah,
look out for people who are manipulative. You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
yep.
I'm same as her. I got hyper attachment, so I had to work on that. So it's like, yeah, what you say, you have to be mindful of the people you allow in your space. But in defense of both of you guys, don't let people change your heart because God gave you the heart that He did for a reason. There's it's not up against everybody that's going to take advantage of you and hurt you. There's people that you're truly going to help. And one of the things I had to learn was that my blessings don't come where I reap. I mean, where I sow. So that sometimes I help people out. I've learned not to look for that in return from them, and
Can
it's
I ask y'all
just
a question? I'm sorry.
learning how to deal with people where they at. But go ahead.
Okay, I'm so sorry to interject. I mean, not interject, but to interrupt. So this question is for y'all since we're kind of in the same situation. Um, have you guys ever had to position yourselves where when you've learned to not give in, that you've lost people, relationships, friends, or so-called friends? Let me say that, not actual friends, but so-called friends, because you've chosen yourself first for the first time, and they're not used to it.
Um,
Oh yeah, that's called maturity.
See, what mine is the exact opposite. I feel like I've lost friends for because I didn't soften my heart. So I feel like y'all's journey or what y'all would be working on is hardening your heart because the softness of your heart is the issue. Mine is softening my heart because the hardness of my heart is the issue. So it's like I probably hyper detached from people who didn't deserve it, but I couldn't change. I couldn't control that because they pressed that button and the button don't go off when you press it. So that's what I'm working on.
Yeah, for me, I didn't lose a lot of friends. Actually, it was because of my ex, and mine is certified. I'm not going to sit here and call her a narcissist just to be calling her one. She was certified. And, she let me know that she was certified after it was over, which by that time I already had known enough about it and knew that she was. Um, she had started to work on isolating me, which kind of had left me to where basically I was isolated. But what it was, one of my friends that she was trying to get me to get rid of was that I fought her tooth and nail. I wasn't gonna let go of my brother, and that's actually I had to tell him that he actually saved my life because she would have had me hook, sinker, and I mean she would have been able to do whatever she wanted to do, but I was determined. I'm not gonna let go of my brother who's been there for me since day one, and so um,
I
I
got
ended
scared. I
up
had to block him.
uh, I ended up losing one friend recently, or a person I thought was a friend. But like you said, but what I realized was it was a one-sided relationship. So what it actually did was it caused me to open my eyes and to see the relationships that I had better. And there were certain people in my life where now I'm down to 3 friends. And I still think I guess I'm doing better than most.
Go ahead, face.
Absolutely. This is sounding really weird for me, but I've noticed I started to lose more people when I stop being okay with being a victim.
Mm.
When I hold myself accountable for my crap and I can hold you accountable for the same crap. So the moment that shifted in me, it shifted my mindset completely different. So I lost a lot of people because guess what? You are the surrounding you keep. So if I'm not going to stay in a victim blaming mindset and always be the victim, I'm going to be able to point out when you are the victim. So therefore, you don't like me no more. That's fine. You don't like me, that means you don't like yourself. If you want to register in that state of mind, you do that. I just know for a fact the world is not out to get me, but I put myself in situations in the world. That's not a victimizing situation. That's a dumbass situation because I put myself there.
Mm.
So now that I can recognize it, everybody doesn't do me.
No, that's a
That's what
fact.
she said.
Love
That's
it.
a fact because when people position themselves around people who don't take accountability because they don't want to take accountability. So I can be not shit if you not shit. Once I start realizing that you are not being that you are being shit, you know what I'm saying, and you reverting from the ways, you're typically going to be a judgmental person of me, and not judgmental in a bad way, but I'm gonna call you for your bullshit because I'm calling myself. So it's like That's what people don't understand when it comes to people who have like big hearts and shit. The hardest thing about finding out that you have a big heart is that you find out a lot of people around you that you truly love are only there because of what they know you will give them. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it's the same thing as I was talking about with manipulative people. People who manipulate people, one day they wake up and they realize nobody around me loves me. Everybody around me is only with me because I manipulated them to be here. So now if I stop doing that, I lose all these people. You feel me?
But I think that's a part of life.
Yeah.
When do you be okay with losing people? Like you
Yep.
have to. I just did a video not too long about that last week. The space that I'm in, and where a lot of people have to understand, are you really going through a space of loneliness, or are you going through a space of elevation, which needs seclusion, which means everybody can't go with you because everybody can't fit in that space? You're gonna have to downsize, and you downsize a lot through life. Just because we're friends today don't mean we're going to morally or spiritually align tomorrow.
Facts.
Hey,
Yeah,
why
facts, Candy.
so toxic in the comments? That's what I want to know. Like
So what happened?
she down there being toxic as hell. But face, to what you said, that's a good point. And my dad told me this one time, right? I was like just getting out of a relationship, and he was like, "Look, people, some people who are aligned with you or detached with you are blocking your blessings just by
What up,
being there.
Mark?
Because if God want to bless you, but He don't want to bless them, He ain't gonna bless you as long as you next to them, because He knows when He give you that blessing, you gonna give them some. So He'll wait till
Whoa.
you remove yourself from the people for you to even be able to get your blessing, because it ain't for them. And I took that with me to this day.
100.
All right. I think Ebony has. Okay, I guess you got our question answered, didn't you? I think.
Yeah, I did.
All right, so I think
Oh,
you on number 2. Then I gotta get Jane because she been in the corner. What's up, Jane? How you feeling?
Hey, Kev. Hey,
You all
Pam.
right?
Yeah, I'm good. I ain't eating no
Hope
more
y'all having an
edibles,
amazing
but I'm
night,
good.
y'all. Good night, Kev. Good night, Eb. Y'all have an
Good
amazing night on
night,
purpose.
Faith.
All right,
you never put me
Face.
to
Beautiful.
sleep.
Good night.
Nice to meet you.
Same to you.
Yep.
And all y'all that told me to go to bed and make sure that I got y'all. But Ebony, so what is the reasons for your red flag? Oh, did you ever say it? I don't think you ever said it.
I
What your
did.
red flag
Remember, I
was?
answered
What you did?
backwards. I answered
Oh,
backwards.
oh,
Remember?
okay. My bad. My bad.
No.
And my red flags is when dudes want to ask me the same question over. I got you, yeah. But so,
I can't stand you.
Don't mind the fact we just had a 20-minute conversation about her response, but it's all right. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, Kev wasn't listening. You know what I'm saying?
You look, Bam. Do you hear me?
I'm talking about
you
she asked
hear?
me and mirror questions and everything, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
Just tell them the truth, Kev. You was thinking about the teeth was distracting you again.
It's not the teeth. Not the teeth. I swear, who put that picture up? I don't remember it. Who put?
I don't
It wasn't
either, but it
AJ,
was
was it?
hilarious.
It was
Oh,
AJ.
it
I think
might
it was
be. Yep,
AJ.
yep, yep, yep. Because they had a bunch of them.
Yeah, it had to be. I swear that was. Never mind. I might be tripping. Because I remember somebody putting up. Whatever. But so what's the reason? Dang, mute up,
Sorry about all
America.
that
No,
noise.
boy,
I'm
boy,
trying to fix
slamming
this
them
thing.
dishes too.
Put my tools away. I just got through fixing mine from the
Oh,
sink floor.
it's something going on.
But that's what I was
Oh,
Hey, I
going
wish
to
it was
ask Ebony
me.
about real quick. I was
matter
going
of
to ask
fact, that's who
Ebony.
it was. That was her. It was Jane that did it. I just thought about it. She the one
It
put them
sure
teeth up
was. Yep,
last
yep,
time.
yep,
I
yep.
blame it on my bad, but I ain't mean to blame you. I ain't gonna blame you
And
ever
then she's
again. You know,
like, I
sorry.
did not.
I blame. Right. That was her. That's what it was me. That's what the teeth said. So, what's the What's the reasons for your red flag, Ebony, and the base of it? So, like for me, right? I'm just gonna give it an example because I know that everybody would answer different. So my whole base is peace, right? So the reasons for it is I would say yes, I'm still on for when. So okay, my reason was first it was my ex, so that was more of my mature type decision when I really thought out, and I realized I picked that relationship off of more of wants than needs because I wanted this, she was sexy, she was this and that, but the need part, that was the part. So I learned from that. And then I would say from maybe the other women in my past, I wasn't messing with that many women, but that and learning from other relationships and social media has taught me a lot that made my red flag. So my base of it is peace. So it is like I realize whatever kind of mess up my peace, that's what my red flags surround it. So all right, that was just a thing just to get everybody on board about what I mean by base and the reasonings. So how you feel about what's your reasoning, your base to your red flags?
How I was raised. That's
Okay.
yeah, because I like that is traumatic. Like a lot of parents, they want to shelter. I'm not gonna say shelter their kids. They want to make sure they don't have to face or deal with reality. Right? We always want to protect our children, but not understanding that that can be somewhat of a downfall as well. Because I was blind to the fact that people like that existed. Right? I didn't know what to look for. So it harmed me more so than hurt me, the fact that I had such loving parents. And that's insane to say that, right? A lot of people look for that love from their parents, but that, yeah, it's oh, you tired, Kev?
Nope.
The way he asked you that for a third time. Now we just had a
Right.
second
I
Yeah,
conversation.
right,
did.
man. You
Bro,
did.
Kev,
We
go to
really
bed,
just
dog.
said
We sick of your
it.
shit tonight. You know what I'm saying?
I did.
Kev, we just had a conversation about her answering the reasoning question backwards and her having a conversation with me and Mirror. Right. We laughed about it and then you
Oh
turn
no
around
no
and
no
ask her
no.
the
Okay, I get
same.
it. I get it. No, what she asked backwards was her red flag. That was the first. So she probably answered it in the first one, and I asked the official question. That's what happened. So okay, so I must have didn't pay attention. Well, of course I
No,
Yeah,
wasn't
you
paying
you
attention because I
did.
didn't
And
wanted to
it's
because
get my
no
question
different.
off. That's what it
yeah,
was.
because I
So
answered backwards, but I spoke about I hit all pointers except for my red flag because
oh,
that
I
was the
get
key
you. So I
point.
was
Yeah.
all the way off. So I was looking
Mhm.
at. I thought you was answering. Okay, okay. We on the same page. So I'm gonna leave it alone. All right, let me leave it alone. Then you right. Maybe I am sleepy. But go ahead, Jane. What's your red flags?
I made a little list.
Oh my.
People that shadow extreme extroverts, people that are too nice or too interesting,
All
trauma
right, KB.
dumpers, simps, people who fear peace, those who sleep with the TV on, those who need distractions by other demons, and validation seekers.
Hold on, bro. What you
She
done?
came prepared.
I was with you until you said that TV thing. You
All right,
twisted.
what the heck?
I know you was about to say something because I.
Got
You
that
gonna
too.
stop
Bro,
messing with
I
our
can find
TVs
the
around
person you
here. They
talking
gonna watch
about.
us. We ain't watching TVs no more.
And I listen when she was reading, I said, "Dang, I'm a big red flag," because she was like,
Boo, I'm a
"People who
red
care
flag
too
too. Say
much,
nah, my TV
people who
don't watch
care
me.
too much." TV. I was like, "Dang, Jane, I was about to bring you because I'm just playing.
Even got a
I'm
TV in my
following you
bedroom.
already. I think. Am I
I don't
following you?
have one
Yeah.
in my
No, I'm not.
bedroom no
I got
It
more.
you.
says I'm.
The reason, I mean, it's either I just don't like that type of energy, or I used to do it like having my TV on, fearing my own thoughts. I realized that having my TV on was me allowing something else to replace my own thoughts and not just
Mm.
drifting off to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, it's I just don't like those type of people. They're dangerous. The other people are dangerous to me. Look at Bam.
Not watching Disney
I mean,
Channel.
while
You
you
playing
sleep.
with me, boy. And it's gonna stay on.
And this goes right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. So now that we know your red flag, what are your red flags?
Say what now?
I was
Kev.
ready for
Go to
them
bed,
I
dog.
had to throw the joke around because I'd have messed up earlier. I had
Just
to ask
go
the
to bed, man.
I knew that that's why I wanted to see
Never mind the
it.
fact
Like,
that
go
you
to
say you
bed, kid.
speaking in the third
If you
person. It's
sleepy,
all
then say that. All right.
Yeah.
So, what's the reason is for? I think you kind of said it though, but I just like to get my questions out. So, what's the reasons for your red flags, and what's the base to it?
Um, it's either I've been that type of person or that type of person
Mm.
is dangerous based on what I've experienced. And also from listening to a lot of people and what they've experienced. You know, if that stove
Oh.
hot, I ain't finna touch it. So
Mm-hmm.
that's my reasoning behind it. Life, living life.
Now, what's
Like
the
it's golden.
reason the TV on thing? I still feel attacked. I'm sorry.
Right.
I
See,
used to, Bam, I
triggered.
used to do that, and then I don't have
My
a
boy
TV in my
BVO
room
in the building.
anymore. I removed mine for the
Welcome
past
back,
two
Candy.
years because I wasn't getting adequate sleep. I was messing up my schedule, and then I had like all these intrusive thoughts that I was trying to deflect from, and I would use the TV to do that. But my mom still sleep. Well, my stepmom, she sleeps with the TV on, and she's perfectly fine. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
though.
Mm.
And I only say that as a red flag because it's a lot of people out here that use certain things as distraction. When I say sleep with the TV on or sleep with the lights on, it's just people that's scared of their own shadows.
Mm. Hey, y'all see Candy down there? I'm gonna go ahead and promote her real quick. She got a she be doing the AMSRs and stuff. Y'all should check her out. She you know that stuff ain't that sweet at that, but y'all go check her out. Y'all follow her if y'all like AMSRs. You see, I did my AMSR voice too.
Hi, Candy. You must like it, huh, Kim?
I ain't never really been an AMSR person. Maybe the one I actually like is that one that which is decent. I like the one where they do the little paint and scrape the paint and stuff. Something about it do something to me a little bit.
Yeah,
Maybe
you
that's the
with it,
one I
bro. It's
like out of
all right.
all of them. I'm good on all the noises and stuff. I'm not that
Oh,
type,
you
but
be going to sleep with the AMSR on?
nope.
That's what it is.
I got that's a visual one.
My
That's a
boy.
visual. I don't like the noise ones. I'm good on the noises. Yeah, I'm good on that. I'm not that type. Uh, but a lot of people like it though. A lot of people do like it. I guess let me see. I'm trying to think of it's certain maybe some noises. I forgot what I think they call it trigger. I just learned the word. They triggers. Maybe some triggers I like, maybe, but I ain't that deep into it where I gotta go to bed with them and stuff. That's just yeah, I'm good on that. Yeah.
Okay,
But
let me
yeah, y'all
ask
check
y'all a
her out
question.
if y'all like LMSR.
Yes.
I
Okay,
don't do it
so
anymore. My
is this
kids need. Oh, okay. I
weird?
was wondering why I ain't see you in a while. Oh, I thought I was tripping. You said what? What you say, Ebony?
Okay, is this weird or not? I feel like I'm about to be bashed for this. What is something that is soothing to me? Like I could be at home bored or like just stressing about just anything. I go to pimple popping videos.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, I
Block
get
her.
you. I feel you on that.
Block her, Kev.
Yeah.
No, I
Okay.
feel it. I ain't gonna lie. I actually feeling that. That is a weird AMSR too. Yeah, man, that is gonna get nasty too. Cause she about to make
So
me
you can
go.
say you can't watch people pop pimples, but I can't
It
go to
is
sleep with my
weird. Look
kids.
at
Yes,
this.
it's soothing.
She done made her lead the box. That's how
See,
bad it was.
Money is with me on it too. See this?
Yeah,
Okay,
I feel it. I
okay,
said I
not
feel
just
it
me.
too. I feel it though. No, that is a like a relief type AM. That's why I said the ones that be scraping the paint and all that stuff, or the relief type ones. Yeah, it's like they just always congested and poof. You know what I'm saying? That junk is crazy. Though, I ain't gonna lie.
Yes, and just
Yeah.
seeing like the different
I like
colors
cleaning
that
ears.
be
Now you on your own with
soothing.
that. You're nasty, Candy. Your name
You're
should be
sweet.
nasty, not Candy. I'm talking to.
Oh, candy, I like that. I like that too.
I don't
Jen
know.
said I
Oh
find
well,
myself drooling. Yeah,
you
when
said
you
who?
Jen says she finds herself drooling, but you know the
Drooling
ones
to
with
which
like
one?
the I think the pimple popping.
Oh my. Jen, I'm glad you dropped out the box. You was gonna get dropped for the first time. You said that one. I'm drooling over a pimple pop. That's crazy.
Toenail clipping
I ain't gonna
too. Oh,
push it
money!
that
I've
far.
never seen that. I've never seen the toenail clipping
Oh
one.
my goodness, pulse.
Yeah, I got some weird fetishes.
Boy.
I got some real weird fetishes. Whatever, floats your boat, I guess. But yeah, this just that sound
Man,
nasty
I
to
never
me.
even heard of toenail clipping
I'm over there
bro.
trying to respond to Bam in the comments. I'm like, bro, you nasty. I'm about to zero. I'm just gonna say it out loud. You nasty. Talking about some mac and cheese, man. Leave it alone.
I never really got the ASMR
But
either, like the eating. I never like the chewing. I never really got that either because it's just I don't get it. But one thing that I did, I do find interesting a little bit is because my daughter she like watching it, and it's like when they organize.
Into a
what the?
robot, dude.
Whoa,
Oh my!
whoa.
That
You
one,
Yeah.
turned into a
that
robot,
one
dude.
bar doing you bold, my boy.
Don't, yeah. We didn't hear none of
BBO,
that.
your one bar. Why is Candy funny though? She be doing,
One bar, you
she be
said, bro?
catching me off guard with her.
You said I got one bar. You hear me?
Oh man,
Hey, Vito.
I be
What up,
swearing she
bro?
just seems like she be innocent, but she be having the funniest comments ever. Boy.
I can answer.
BBO, you back,
Mic check.
man?
Yeah, I'm ready to answer
Mic
the
check.
topic.
There you go. You back. There you go.
Yeah. No, I was saying that I'm not into the ASMR with the chewing it or whatnot, but one thing that I did find interesting just because my daughter she likes it is like when they organize stuff. It's like a whole genre where they just like find stuff around the house
Mm,
to organize, and it's like a whole
mm,
little genre of it. It's pretty like I can just watch that all day. Because it's just like they find stuff to
mm,
organize and put it into containers and organize the refrigerator. It's weird, but I kind of find it enjoyable. I guess that's the weird thing that I like, just to watch that type of stuff.
mm.
I'm with him on that. Kids will put you on some shit because, like, I'm not gonna lie. Before, I never understood the kids that watch people play video games. I'm like, why you on this
Right.
type of video game? Why? But
Right.
then I got on TikTok and I kind of got hooked on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Watching
Right.
Grand Theft Auto all day.
nah, I be on Call of Duty.
Oh, yeah.
But
Oh,
that
you just talking
Grand
about
Theft
looking at
Auto, people
replays
just
or
be
something
role
like that?
playing though.
Nah, people actually playing the game, not the replays.
Oh,
Like,
that's just like looking at it live then. I don't think that's that bad then. But kids be just looking at some, I don't know what they be looking at. They just be looking at, that's crazy, blah, 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 and all that stuff
oh
while
yeah,
it's a
that
regular video
Minecraft shit.
game playing.
I can't get with the Minecraft shit. I still don't understand that. Like, you watching people run around as blocks. Like, what you want?
Oh,
With
boy.
the GTA thing, they got like role playing. Like I saw that
Yeah,
one
they be
time. They
doing
was
role
like role
playing. Yeah, they
playing.
do. Yep. Yep. But, oh, yeah, I guess we can get back, to it. Um,
Yeah, let's get
so,
back to it. I'm ready to take accountability.
you already know video.
So my
It's the
red
right room.
flag.
You already know.
Yeah, it says, what's your red flag? My red flag is being overprotective.
Mm,
Yeah, and it could come off as controlling the people who see it the wrong way, but my heart be in the right place. They just see it. They just see it wrong. They see it as controlling, toxic. You know what I mean? But I'm just being overprotective because like what it stemmed from is from me not being protected when I was younger. Me being a
mm-hmm,
punk when I was younger. So when I had my growth spurt and I got taller and I got stronger, like I don't let nobody oppress me and I don't let nobody oppress anybody in front of me. I started helping kids who like the Mexican kids, the African kids from being bullied. Like I'll put myself on the line. I'm like, yo, you think you're tough? Fight me. Do me like that. And I had a lot of fights and I learned how to fight through like, being brave for others and myself. If you're scared to tell your red flags, you have horrible vetting skills. Yeah. I learned how like not to lie to myself. Cause like, what's the point of lying to myself? I tell my truth. People think I tell my truth, and people still think I'm lying. But at the end of the day, I'm comfortable with myself because I know I'm telling the truth.
mm.
Yeah, so I'm cool.
Factual. What's your red flags based off of where it comes from?
So I'm from like not being
Dude,
protected.
your voice just changed 3 different times. That's crazy. Now it's loud. But you
What happened?
are you good? Go ahead. It was just sounding 3 different ways. That was weird.
What you mean by that, though?
Cause it was low, it was in the
No, the
background, and
question.
it came back regular.
Not about the question.
Oh, what I mean by it? Oh, my bad. So it's just the base, like with mine's right. My red flags I had mentioned earlier, and I said the base of it is it came from. I realized my red flags around peace. My peace is important to me, so I realized that all my red flags is whatever disturbed that, and so that's the base. And then the reasons was like maybe from my ex and the women I used to mess with, from other people that I hanged around with. Because even the red flags could be and I think the way you answered it too, I wanted to re-ask that over again because it sounded like you said the red flags about yourself and not for other people and stuff. But yeah, that's the base and all that stuff. But so I wanted to ask you, yeah, because I think you did answer different from so not the red flags for you, but the red flags you watch out for your other people and your friends and stuff, like if dudes or whatever, red flags on that situation, like friends and significant others. What do
Lack of
you
self,
look out for?
lack of self awareness. Like when you tell somebody about themselves and they act oblivious to what they do, and you watch them do it, it's like, damn, you not self aware. That's a red flag. That's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So if
Y'all
somebody
gonna
black
stop it down there,
themselves,
man. I gotta mention my ex to even talk about my what the freak? like I talk about her a lot. What the all three of them gonna join in? Come on now. I'm just saying I'm being real. That's where I learned my stuff from. And then,
yeah, yeah, me too, bro. I'm gonna learn a
y'all
lot.
haters.
I learned a lot from my ex, but it's cool. You live and learn. That's the beauty of it.
I'm gonna get on y'all. I'm about to make the room jump. You see, women they don't wanna mention they scared. I learned it on my own. I'm independent. Nah, jump me. What's good, jump? Did y'all wanna do that? It's like, nah.
Cause I'm independent. I did it.
I figured this on my own. That's funny though. Oh boy, is that OC in the building? What's the deal? What the heck? Somebody beat me to it.
Yo,
Yo, what's the deal, man?
Ayo, Kev,
Mm-hmm.
where the bitches at, bro?
I think I left them 4 years ago. They somewhere.
Damn, dog. All right.
You tell me.
I don't know, man. I thought you knew where the bitches was at, bro.
No, he, this thing, he when hey man, what the bitches at, man? Yeah, he don't really care, but
Yeah, you always got to know just in case, bro. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
We
yeah.
all
No,
get-
I get you. I most definitely get you. Just walk in the room. What the bitches at?
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
for
know. You
sure,
tell me.
for sure.
And they be the main ones having them too. That's the
Right,
crazy part
right,
about it.
right,
They be
right,
trying to
right.
throw it off.
Exactly,
Hey man,
exactly.
ain't no bitches reside here. Hold on, let me see.
What was that
Hey,
little noise I heard in the back? I heard a moan or something.
nah, bro, that's the TV. That's the television. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo,
That's a
is there
TV.
any bitches in here? Is there any bitches in here? All right, nah, none.
Oh, this wrong passed. What the heck?
Damn, bro, why you work so small?
Hey,
Okay,
small.
well,
Dang. I did. I was doing good at first.
oh no, you good. Wilson, he's in for you. What's your red flag? So now, what are you talking about? Like in a relationship?
Relationship, friends. Yep, both.
I would say like insecurity. Um, now y'all women be insecure as hell, boy. I don't wanna, I don't wanna pay for what Ray Ray did to you. You know what I'm saying? What Ray Ray did to you was what Ray Ray did to you. I'm not Ray Ray. You know what I mean? I don't want to pay for that shit.
Wow, Ray Ray. That's funny.
Hey yo,
Ray
because
Ray.
because a lot of these women be messing with these hood dudes and all that, so I couldn't really think of
Jerome.
of a hood name. Yeah,
I feel
Jerome.
you. That's a good one.
Yeah, yeah, Jerome.
Ray Ray.
Yo, so these shits are small. Okay, what's the reason for yours? What? Hey, bro, you're gonna have to read that second one, bro. That shit is
Yeah,
small.
what's your reasons for your red flag? I know that it was rolling. And then what's the base to your red flag? Red flag.
Now, what you mean when you say base?
Like my red flags surround peace. So that's my base to my red flags, and the reasons is because of, I want to say it again. They gonna get on my head. I learned from my ex
Mm-hmm.
and my and the women I used to mess with and other people. So that's my
Mm-hmm.
reasons. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I guess another one is like I'm eating some pistachios, so excuse me. I guess another one is going into a relationship and before you like are thinking to yourself like, yo, what can I add to this relationship for us? You only think about what can I get. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like a lot of people they get into a relationship and like, all right, cool, and they have their hands wide open, like, yo, what can I get? Especially these women. You know what I mean? Because a woman will get in a relationship and she could be broke as shit, and that man will still accept her. You know what I'm saying? But that shit can happen on the. I mean, that shit can happen on the flip side. Hell no, we gonna be called pookies and all that shit. But y'all could come down as broke as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like with nothing to your name,
Welcome back.
and we gonna be cool with that. Cause you gotta show the bitches love. Um. All right, so yeah, so you gotta read that last one, bro. That
The
shit.
last one, which I kind of had to correct myself a little bit, but if you scared to tell your red flags, you have horrible vetting skills. Agree or disagree?
Damn. I agree with that. No, man, I gotta agree with that, my boy. I definitely. I mean, I think it goes probably deeper than vetting skills.
Yeah, it is.
Because even outside of just the other person, it's like you can't even come clean to yourself. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying about what your shit is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I gotta agree with that. Now, what the females on here think? I mean, ain't no females on here. I mean, there's just two people with female pictures up here. I shit. What the men think? Cause like, what's
I
going
think I
on?
think you, I think you threw them off when you walked in and said where the bitch is at.
Oh, I mean, I mean, bro.
I know what you were saying. It wasn't really meaning the bitches. It wouldn't mean just women. It was just it's just a figure of speech.
Exactly. Hey, yo, son. Hey, yo, son. If any of them took that, then that means subconsciously they probably think they want because I never put a sex on it. But you got
Mm.
it, bro. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna follow you, brother, because nobody ever gets that the first go around.
You need to
Oh,
follow the whole
let me
room because they didn't even fall for it.
I, uh, I,
They like, okay, he ain't talking to me.
Yeah.
so Kev, I think I'm gonna take a shot at it. So I think my red flags is probably I have a lack of empathy, or what's the opposite? What's the other word for empathy? Not really compassion, but like I guess like it can come off that I have a lack of empathy, and that comes from like just how I was raised, and like my environment, and then being the oldest of like five kids, and then
Mm-hmm.
like having it rough, and just like my mama talking to me like, hey, since I was like knee high, like just like, hey, you don't have no excuse, like whatever, you gotta go get it, you gotta go get this done, like. So
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
like when people come to me and like they may want some type of empathy from me, I'm always like giving them a solution where like, hey, it seems like I'm minimizing it to them, because to me that's how I would handle it.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I would handle it like that, like, hey man, this shit ain't nothing. You got to get through it. Hey, what it is. But this what you could do. Boom, 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 boom. And it's like I don't know if they want me to throw a pity party or whatever, but it's just like that's not how I am. But I understand that it can come off as having a lack of empathy and not being compassionate. You know what I mean? But it's just like I don't think that way. My mind don't think that way. It's like hardwired to like, what's next? Okay, so what? Not feel sorry for myself. So
Mm-hmm.
like, and then what was the Do people have if you're scared to tell your red
So,
flags, you have horrible
before you do that,
experiences?
because I noticed everybody that did that already. So it's weird. I guess that's my fault for writing it like that then, because everybody's saying the red flags about themselves. I really was saying, and we still need that. I should start asking everybody what is their red flag. So I meant to say with that question, it meant that, it's for what's the red flags you look out for from others, like friends and a woman.
I think my having a victim mentality, and I guess
Oh,
that other lines like you just complaining all the time is always
facts.
you're talking about the negative. Like I don't mind hearing about like if something not going well, but like if that's what you lead with, and then like that's what you always talk about, like it just like irritate me.
Mm,
So that's like a red flag to me that I look out for. Like, how is your mindset? Like, even if something bad happened, even if something negative happening, how are you processing it in your mind? But if you just like crying about it, complaining about it, how is everybody else's fault? It's never your
Hmm.
fault. You know what I mean? You're not saying what you're going to do about it, even if somebody else is in the wrong, or you feel like you being wrong. You're not going to come up with a solution. You just always complaining and being a victim. Like, that's a red flag for me.
yes, sir.
Facts.
I agree with that, man. 100%. I kind of want to be your TikTok best friend.
Pause, pause. And I would say your name, but I don't want to call another man daddy.
Oh, nah, bro. You just say OC.
Oh, okay. You daddy for all the
That
bitches.
Dediac.
You
If you
daddy,
want to say no.
daddy for all the bitches.
So who next?
I mean, so, like, are the women on here? Like, are they trying to talk? Like, are you just trying to stay up here and look? I mean, I don't know what's going on.
I mean, well, I've already answered all the questions prior to you coming in, so and I'm
Okay,
at
got
work.
you. Got you,
Yeah.
got you, got you.
And I was just waiting my turn.
Okay, respectfully.
You
I
know what's
get
so funny? Soon as you say a woman, that's when they talk. They wasn't taking that female or the B.
it. Now what's
They
wrong with
smart.
female? Now, what's
That
wrong
was
with
smart.
female?
All right, Kev, you ready?
Well, I know it. Now, I mean, I know how to work the room.
That is so funny. I just
Just sitting
noticed.
back. What I missed out on?
Oh
I mean, you
boy,
got to make them comfortable.
dude. So what are your red flags, Moni? You could actually do you. I guess everybody been doing it that way. So say a red flag you feel about yourself. If you don't feel one about yourself, say the red flags you. And also if and also my bad. I'm already getting brain fart and saying it so much today. And also say the red flags you look out for from friends and a man.
Okay, so my red flags about myself. I'm too forgiving.
Mm.
Um, I love too hard, and I don't know. That shit get me in a lot
That's
of
what she said.
situations I shouldn't be in, and I know I should walk away, but I just feel so bad for a person. I just want to help them. Captain Sable pretty much.
You better
Um,
be careful saying that on TikTok because
oh,
there's a man listening right now and he gonna slide in DMs.
Save
Da
him.
da da da
Don't
da.
save him. He don't want to.
okay, so red
Click
flags
on her
I look
profile, see
for,
that
or
says follow me. I
I
follow her
won't, I
back.
won't mess around with, is a person, male or female, who does not know how to control their emotions.
Mm.
Either you're being too aggressive, or what BVO said, victim mentality, and that stems from past partners and parents. To keep it real, and dealing with emotional people, I feel like bad things happen while they're mad. And
X.
it's usually stuff that you can't take back. So I'd rather not be around or mess with you. And that's all I got. I didn't answer the last question.
The last. Okay. I think everybody. Okay, 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 okay. So the video? Did you get the last call? You did. I think everybody did. Huh? I think
I
so.
didn't answer the proper way though. Like the
The
red
proper
flags with
way.
other people. Like
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought that's what I thought. Okay.
yeah, I would say lack of self awareness, right? Um, they like to take accountability. Instead of taking accountability, they just play the blame game. There's no way somebody can take accountability. They just keep blaming. Oh, I did this because you did that. I did this because you did that. Like that shit is never gonna resolve nothing. So that's a red flag that I seen. Um, Someone who wants to still work even though you're paying all the bills. That's a red flag.
Wait, what?
If the woman want to work even though you're paying all the bills, that's a red flag.
Nah, she better get her ass to work.
What?
Explain why is
I
that a
think
red
so.
flag? I'm sorry.
I want a traditional woman, so that's some modern shit. Modern women work while the man still pay all the bills. That's crazy.
Oh.
For
Well, what if
Uh-oh, he about to shake the room up. Got everybody.
Well, I said got one. He said,
so what
a woman
if
not working.
you pay all the bills
I
but
would have
you
thought it'd
still
have been
work?
OC that did it. It was him.
Nah, facts, right? Exactly.
Reverse Uno card.
Touche,
Never know
touche.
your next move.
Draw four, draw four.
Touche, VO, touche.
Oh, what did bro say? Did he say a woman not working or working?
Yeah, he doesn't
Working.
want them to work. He
Man
wants to pay
paying
all the
all the bills.
bills.
That's a red flag.
That's crazy, bro.
Okay.
It is. I'm telling you, I
Well,
just
what
dealt with
if
it.
okay, so what if, she works and she pays for like all the vacations, she's working for a purpose.
Your
And
purpose is to him. Your purpose ain't nothing to no job.
I
That's a red
mean,
This
yeah,
is
flag.
a
it could
first,
be,
bro. I ain't never heard a woman argue to pay bills.
not to pay bills, not to pay bills, but what I'm saying is
Oh,
she lets her man be a man and she can leave that job whenever she wants. But say if you guys want to travel or do something, like her money would go towards that. Would that still be a red flag?
yeah. She should
Well,
work
like,
like the
could
business
I?
that I'm running.
So what? So at what point does she need to stop working? If, like, let's say you meet a chick, right, and you're interested, you guys are talking, like, is it like you're talking about like marriage, or you just talking about like, hey, we together now, quit your job?
I would preferably want her to quit when she's my fiance.
So she can work up until the point that you give her a ring.
Yeah, that ring is like, all right, now we moving on my program.
Okay. Okay. And then so you saying at that point,
Cause she accept the ring, that means she's accepting my program.
okay. So like what guarantee does she get out of you that you just not gonna like, okay, you give her the ring and then like 2 months later, 3 months later, y'all broken up. Or she can't maintain her place or whatever like that. Like, or she just totally move in with you. She not making no money. Like at what point, like what do you give her to kind of like reassure her that that's okay? Other than a ring.
I commit to her because I'm gonna want her to submit to me. So when she goes, my submission.
Okay. I mean, if you can get them to buy in, that works. Like if they believe in you like that, and then they willing to do that, then
No, I mean it's
then
definitely possible. Like
yeah, for sure.
Hey, yo, honestly, I feel like all of this shit's crazy. The fact that a man is gonna pay a woman's all of her bills 100% is wild. We're two adults. We are two adults. What do what do I look like paying your bills? What? Are you crazy?
how real.
Modern men in traditional game.
So Vio, you should
Same.
change your name to Daddy and his name. Y'all need to change names.
Hey, now, hey, yo, that's all good. Now, I mean, that's all good. You just not the target market, sweetheart.
I didn't catch that. Say that again.
Nah, it wasn't for you to.
Oh, okay. I know that's right. See, in the four agreements, you don't take anything personal, so it was never personal in the first place.
Oh no, next time just open your hands up so you could catch it.
I don't have no hands. They chopped off.
Mm.
That's interesting. That's interesting. that he just willing to,
Let me ask you this. Is it
That went
is it a red
somewhere.
flag for a man to go 50-50? Is that a red flag? For a man to split bills with his woman, is that a red flag?
No,
Because
no,
are
not at
you a
all.
provider if you're
no,
just providing halfway?
I don't know about half. I don't like the concept of halfway. I want to be in control. I want to be majority. I want to have my own. Like I don't want to have to like rely on your 50-50 or have you. I want to be. Like you have like a majority owner. I want to be majority owner. You know
I
what I
mean,
mean?
so you want to pay 100% of the bills?
No, I didn't say 100% of the bills. I
Okay,
said
okay.
I want to be a majority. I want to be like if you can take care of this light bill, or you can,
Echo.
just so she feel like she doing something, or she providing something, or she can get the groceries, or she can just do something small like the lady was talking about the vacation or whatever. But like
Hmm.
it's something that so she feel like she have a purpose. You know
Oh
what I mean?
no,
Like she doing something.
oh no, she's gonna feel like she got a purpose because she's gonna be paying her way.
Well, with me, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. Cause I do feel the traditional ways though. I would, as long as if I'm doing 100% of the bill, she got to do 100% of the family. She got to be 100% taking care of that child and the house and everything that got to be done. So I ain't got to do anything when I come inside. So it's work on work. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have no problem with that. Low key,
Nah,
I
man,
think that's what's
most of
best
these
for the
females
child,
ain't doing
anyways.
that, bro.
Huh?
Most of these females ain't doing that, bro.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I feel you on
I
that.
tell you this.
Especially now, it's gonna be a little, especially how bills is and all that stuff. You gotta might have to waver though, but it's just something I wouldn't mind doing. I'm just saying in general, I wouldn't mind doing it because
I
see how
I
these
think
kids
it's
coming out now.
unrealistic. I don't want to say it's unrealistic. I know some people got bread. Like he probably got bread. Oh boy, up there, he probably got a lot of bread. Like I mean, I do pretty well for myself too, but I'm not. But I'm not finna like just think about it. If a lady got a car note, she got student loans, or she got a mortgage, or she
Oh
got
yeah,
something that require like this
I ain't paying
consistent.
them type of bills.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
But
now,
you know what
you
I
talking about
figured
a
out?
chick that
Sure.
now you talking
You
about
can
a
have
chick
all
that
the money you
that
want,
that
but if
you
you
in
don't know how to
college,
I
budget
think
your
I
money,
take my
it don't
mind.
matter.
It's like no.
Right. No, I mean,
You talking
right.
about
That's
like
her
grown
bills,
ass
bro.
women, bro.
That's her
I
bills.
realize budget is not where it's at. It's investing. You can have all the money saved, but if you're
I'm
not
gonna buy her a
investing,
hoopty. We gonna be
doing
good.
But I
nothing.
mean, you still need to be mindful on how you spend your money and how you move your money. You know, people think that I be balling because I've traveled all the time, and it's like, no, I just know how to move my money. I know how to make my money work for me and not work me.
City girl shit. I got you, bro.
Oh, not for real.
Who? Somebody had a light voice
G
up
in my
there.
pocket. I don't be having no. We don't be cutting. You know, we do split some of the stuff up. You know, like we'll get a B and B. You know, but everything else we pay for ourselves. It's just being mindful of how you manage your money. Out of every check, I take some and put it to the side. So it's like when it come up time for me to want to do something, I got money sitting on.
Nah, you right.
I think Zeke trying to go. Go ahead, Zeke.
Um,
Boy, it sound like you in the background of your phone, all this somewhere. What you got? What type of headset you got?
No, Mr. Android.
I don't do it like that. Don't do it like that, man.
No, Android is the deal. I'm on Android. But at least you don't sound like Jen.
Yes, you sound horrible.
Very low. I can't hear you. Yeah.
Nah, I mean, you
It's
sound
like
like
she
you
in
got
that
kids
quarter.
downstairs.
It's like she talking to her speakers or something. I don't know.
Or is she talking through them king teeth?
She's like, do I sound that bad? Like she back there.
Got it in. She talking through them king teeth.
Not the keys.
Yeah, I can't hear that. I can't. It's
Man, it
like
get
you.
lower and lower. I think she's trying to fix
Yeah.
it or something.
so Jen, I got a question for you. I put in the comments because you said it's not 50-50 if he's expecting home cooked meals, clean home, laundry, household errands after. But wouldn't you do all those things if it was just you in a relationship, or I mean by yourself? You would cook for yourself, pay your bills, do all those things you're talking about.
Right.
and she cutting the grass, taking out the trash, shoveling the snow, putting gas in the car. See, we want to leave out stuff. We want the cooking, the cleaning. Okay, but there's other stuff that goes on in the house besides just cooking and cleaning. Somebody got to put oil in that car. Somebody got to put gas in that car. Somebody got to cut the grass. Somebody got to shovel the snow. Somebody got to take out the trash.
Right.
So
I
if we, so you got me on that?
I think
That's
I
what
get
I'm
what she's
saying.
saying. I think I get what Jen's
I
saying.
get what Jen is saying too, but I try to
She's
give
saying
it
if she doing all that stuff, like she not, well, she
microphone.
about to come up too. But I think I get you before she come up though.
But I do
Like
get
she just
what
saying if
you're
she's
saying.
still doing a regular traditional thing and then and working at the same time, yeah, that ain't fair on the woman's end.
I get that, but at the same time, we still do these things without the man in the household. That's what I'm just trying to get people to understand too, as far as
But
like
you're incorporating another person at the same time. So, this me speaking, like I'm just listening, well, taking her perspective as well. So you're cleaning up behind him versus just yourself. You're cooking enough for two people versus just yourself. You're
Mm-hmm.
doing additional chores. That's where she's coming from.
no, I get her, yeah.
Right.
That does
Yeah,
make
but if she
Right.
was like, if she wasn't paying no bills, she can do that. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Right.
But you talking about she working and doing that? That's messed up on the woman end. Then
Right.
I
All
That's
right,
what I
Jen.
was
You.
talking.
I hope you out that
That's what
car.
I was. That's what I was. That's
she,
what I was. That's what I was
she
speaking
wait, is
out
she
that
at that
about.
car.
curve? Hold up, let me see if I hear echo.
It's
Oh, we
it's not,
good.
it doesn't, it's when you're married, right? It's not 50-50 if both are working and he gets off and all he has to do is take out the trash or put some oil in the car. That's, I can do oil in the car. um what I'm saying is it's not 50-50 if
So
they're
make
both
sure if
working
I
a
do it, I know it's
full-time
gonna be all
job.
right.
Mary,
they're
your
not
voice be so
they're both
loud it
work
cover everybody's stuff up.
they're both working a
I gotta
full-time
get your
job,
headset.
and then he comes home from work and he sits for a home cooked meal, and his day's done. That's not 50-50.
Yeah, I think it's the same thing I said earlier.
Yeah,
But yeah, I
yeah,
get you.
that's what I was speaking on, Noni.
Yeah, just like I feel like it ain't 50-50 if he gotta help you clean up and he paying the bills
Right. I get what
and
you're
he
saying.
still gotta even if y'all both working, he still gotta do his
I
oh
guess
well,
for
I
me,
guess it's even then.
like how
50-50
I was
so childish to
raised.
me though, I ain't gonna lie.
Right, it
You know,
is. But how I was raised, I mean, how my grandmother taught me is you still, even if you work, you still take care of your man. You still make him feel like he's the king of that household. You still do your womanly duties because you still got to eat. You cannot live in filth. So those things are just natural things to do. But I understand what you're saying.
yeah, just like he gotta naturally submit and I mean oops, naturally lead, naturally gotta protect you, naturally provide. Let me restart my phone, boy. You might need something more than that phone restarting. I thought that y'all roast me on my Android. I mean, I got an Android. Don't blame it on Android. Don't do us like that.
I got one too. Android's that deal. Just
Y'all
cause you paying for
y'all want
troubles,
Android or
you
Redflags?
pay for your troubles.
I have the iPhone. I really enjoy it.
What is you at my door
And you
for?
know
Get off my.
what? What's crazy to me, like for me, I had this conversation with my best friend a few months ago. How she said, yeah, my grandmother and my grandfather, they've been together. Da, da. She taught me how to do this, so I need to do this for my man. But the thing is, your grandmother also had to deal with your grandfather having a whole different family. But that's something we don't talk about. So, are we saying that she's correct by accepting that he has another household that he's taking care of, and that's how we're supposed to reside within our lives as well? Doesn't make
Mm.
sense. So you have to set the standards for yourself and what works for you. I'm not trying to live like my grandparents, because if I did, that's a whole different story.
Is that referring back to like traditional marriages?
No, I'm speaking in retrospect to a lot
Because
of
I know
people
people
saying
would
that I
like be
want
doing
what my
that too. I
grand
noticed that they take the
yeah,
worst
like
parts to debunk like traditional measures. Well, what about when they got beat on? And I'm like, no, what about the stuff that
no,
worked though?
no, no, I'm saying in retrospect to people, a lot of people say, oh, I want what my grandparents had. And I'm like,
No,
not necessarily.
no.
school family trees. That's crazy. Every time you get somebody pregnant, that's a family tree. They don't even see it like that. Mm-hmm. You got 4 baby mamas. You got 4 family trees right
Yeah.
there.
If one thing you can say about them old schools is when they had kids outside they wife, they most definitely took care of them kids, shot the bread. You know what I'm saying? They most definitely tried to hold it down, and they made less money than
It
a lot of
wasn't
women
breaking
do.
off over happiness.
Yeah, you know what I
I'm
mean?
not happy
They
enough.
stuck by
Break
it.
up.
Now these dudes just be running when they have a baby.
You know,
When
I
they
got
get a woman pregnant, they just be gone out the door. They don't even have nothing to do with them.
you know I got to do it. Not everyone was like that. Not all of them were doing
Right.
that.
Not all. Not all. Not all. Not all old folks. Not all grandparents.
Let me
Well,
play devil's advocate.
let's talk about it though. The generation before us, right? I'm Gen Z, so the generation before us. How many, on average, baby fathers and baby mamas do they have? Are they sticking to just one, or was that the generation that had multiple?
more more than their grandparents.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
ABG and G are millennials. I'm a millennial, so I'm part of the generation before you.
Where
Well,
you say have multiple
It's
what
that
gen am
time.
I? I don't even know what that stuff called. What's the one I am in? I was born
What year was you
19, the
born?
beginning of the 90s.
Yeah, you're a millennial.
I'm a 70s baby.
Cause
75.
I'm 33. You
Man,
70s, you
33.
said?
Yep. Yeah, I'm a
I'm
70s baby.
64. I'm 64 years old.
You was a
Dang,
lie.
ooh, I ain't never seen 64 look like that. Okay.
Your
Yeah,
voice don't even say
you about
64.
that.
She lying. I'm finna go to her page right now. She lying.
Wait, no, don't go, don't go.
Click on her
I'm,
pro.
I'm joking.
I didn't even have to go to pull it.
Randy about to
Yeah, I
get
know
his
she
ain't no
lying.
turn.
Shoot. She 21.
Back in my no wonder she said no wonder she said don't compare my grandparents. It make all sense now.
You
Oh
can't even flip
my.
them numbers around and say you 46. You can't even flip them around and say you turned your numbers around. Shoot,
Happy
she look
Oh
younger
my
than you,
birthday.
god.
kid. She look younger than you, bro.
Man. Mm-mm-mm.
Has you even hit 30 yet?
I got the gray patch and
I
stuff. I could just
am.
imagine.
Oh, you just
I'm
hit 30.
definitely. Oh no, I'm 37.
Okay. I was gonna say I knew you wasn't 40 yet.
I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
Hey, I just thank God we age well. Cause I sure don't look
Amen.
my
Actually.
age.
Frying chicken in the
Yeah,
background.
I'm 19.
Oh, frying chicken or something.
What you laughing at me for, man? What you ageism?
Yep. Age discrimination.
Mm-mm-mm. Just like you old folks. Something crazy.
That's just like you young whippersnappers.
Right. I might be wet behind my ears, but
You
Oh
still
my
got milk behind the
god.
ears. You say
I haven't
what you
heard
say? You still got milk on your
I
breath.
haven't heard whippersnapper in so long.
Hey, you kids, get off of my lawn.
mm-hmm. Yo, grumpies. Y'all be grumpy. That's the old folks be always grumpy. That's us 19-year-olds. I'm fighting for us 19-year-olds.
We just grumpy because we wish he had teeth like King, bro. If we had teeth
Oh
like King, we would have been
my.
cool.
Oh my. Get you a dentures. That's all. Perfect.
Best ride to bite a whole dinosaur. Okay. I'm okay.
I blame you, Jane, if you woke down there. Blame you. Nah, we can't let go of King.
I'm thinking we can't let go. I think it's the teeth won't let go of us.
Right. That was the most toxicest lamb I
Hey,
ever
bro.
seen down there.
Hey, bro. This is just too much for me. It's just too much for me.
Too much for me, right? It's too much.
Okay,
Had to
okay, back
bite
to the
her thing.
topic. That's a red flag. If your teeth that big,
Your teeth that big, that mean you don't hold yourself accountable. You blame your daddy for everything. And you stand on business. Oh my.
Is having fake teeth
You had a teeth line. Jane is professional.
she did
having
it
fake
again.
teeth at a
Got
young
the
age is a red
teeth
flag.
in the chat. That's crazy.
She did.
She is not official. I
Is
can't believe
having
we
fake
blame
teeth
Ebony
at
the
a
whole
young
entire
age.
time. I swear that was her with the picture. It was Jane all that time.
Oh man. Oh my god.
Had that picture up, man.
I can't even give
Roasting
her
her
enough
for the.
smiley faces.
We literally was roasting for a whole hour. That's how long that junk was going, man.
Man, a whole hour. I told you
Thank
we was
you.
on there till 3:30 in the morning. We started at like
Thank you, Ebony.
shoot, it had to be like 11, 12. So we was on there for hours. I mean, we had a good live, and then it's just like
Yeah,
them teeth took over, and there was no turning back. We couldn't go
man.
back.
No going back, man.
Yeah,
Got the. But yeah,
bro.
I think everybody hit it up. Yeah, we did. All right. Okay. So what's on y'all mind, man? What is y'all? What topics y'all been? I guess we just go
First,
random now.
Y'all want to play
first
a
I'll give you some
game?
appreciation,
What
bro.
you got? What
Appreciate
you
you.
got? I'm scared of your
Uh,
games. I thought about that.
what? I
I don't
am
know.
the most innocent person here. Are you
Yep.
serious?
Red flag. When they say
Yep,
innocent is
yep.
enough,
Red
don't say
flag.
no. Listen, don't listen no
You
more.
know this. Hey, hey. Oh, I got one
Got
for
one,
you. I
coach.
got
Say
one for you. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. This is a definite red flag. This is a definite red flag.
what?
Whenever
What? Another red
I say
flag. You just
flag,
said the
flag,
wrong.
flag,
A red.
flag. I know. I caught
A
it. I
red.
caught it.
What?
A
This
flag,
double. Now it's two
flag.
things. Y'all watch out for people
FLAG.
that's.
But for real, when they tell you that they a wife or they trying to convince you that they something, I'm a wife. I'm a wife. Oh, okay.
Oh, well, they got
Yep.
it
You sure
right.
is.
When they gotta
But you ain't
say it
mine.
right. That's my
Stop
wifey
Who you
it.
trying to
material.
convince? Me or you?
But go
Come
ahead,
on, man.
Oz.
Next
What you
topic.
got for us?
Two truths and a lie. Each person,
Ooh.
yeah, we have to figure out which one is the lie.
Hmm. Okay. Interesting. You started off.
Wait a minute. You know, I
Teach us how
feel,
to play.
I, I feel that I should provide direction by sending it over to Kev since he's the host. You know, I don't want to be rude or anything. Wait a minute.
Nah.
Why I got bigger?
Yep.
No, you heard what old girl said.
That's
You
what
heard what
she
old
said.
girl
Wait,
said.
wait. Is that what she said? No, no, no. Never
Wait
mind.
a
Take that back.
minute.
I'm
You
take
heard what
that
old girl say. We don't deal in feelings.
back. All right, exactly. No,
Oh my
that
god.
knew that was gonna go a full circle. Man, don't have feelings. We victims today. We switching it up. We going extreme. I swear, nothing's
Y'all
safe
so
in this
petty.
life.
Y'all petty, boy. Oh, y'all petty.
Hey, we
Let me
learn
get
from
Okay,
the
so
VO
best.
how to
there, man. Let's
start?
talk about how much. How you
Okay, so
feeling?
All right, what's them
so
two truths and one lie? Or two lies and one truth?
I gotta tell two lies and I got one truth.
Yeah, but
yeah,
Ebony.
no, it's two truths and one lie. So we have to figure out what is the lie.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I'm gonna
Uh,
tell two lies.
the first one, I unalived somebody before.
That's a
Um,
lie. Okay, we done. Let's go next thing. No, I'm talking. I hope there's a lie. There's somebody.
wait, you said two truths and one lie?
Well,
Yeah, two truths and one lie.
I don't think you want to put that online.
I'm six
Put that
three.
online, you gonna hear the police at your door like, hold on, we ain't say heard you say that's a lie.
I'm 6'3", and I weigh 250.
The lies you
I
six.
unalived
So it most
somebody.
definitely the
I'm six
unalive
three,
thing, because I
and I
already know
weigh.
your weight and your height. You already said it before. Mr.
Nah, two.
Security Man.
I would say 6'3".
This dude ain't no two. You 250?
Yeah, he a security guard. He got me about 3 inches though.
Is you 250 though?
Are y'all ready?
I think 250 is a lie. I'm
Yeah, I'm
locked in.
ready.
You already? I
I
thought you
think
said
that
that
I'm
already.
alive.
250 is a lie. 250 is a lie. I'm not 250.
Yeah.
You
Hell yeah.
250 talking about.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
that's
been in the
how I feel
military?
right now.
I don't want to
No,
ask what the lie is. That was a lie. I'm scared. No.
people unalive people all the time, and it may be
Could be
self
in
defense.
self-defense.
Yeah, it could
Yeah.
be
Yeah, it
self
was. It
defense,
was. It was.
manslaughter, whatever. Yeah.
If your girl had an abortion, that don't count.
You know
Yep.
what?
Yep. You know why? You know
Oh
He
why?
getting it
wow.
dirty. He trying to make the room super
You know
shake.
why I don't count though? Cause she the one did it. She the one went to the clinic.
Mm-mm-mm.
I
I
didn't say
just,
that part.
hey, I just provided the money.
All right, let me
I ain't.
pick a random person again. Let's see. Hiya! Two truths and a lie, Jen. I was about to pull Jane from out the comments and get her next. Say she.
Um, I'm 5'11".
I got her at the comments.
I am an expert
Funny.
marksman on on two weapons, and
Um.
I've been married one time.
The second was a lie.
The very
Wait.
The first
What?
one, the
What
first
was
one,
it? I gotta hear that again. You
Oh,
She's
said you was
only
five
been. I think the
eleven.
been married one time's a lie.
Dang.
she been mad time. What was
And
that?
she said she owned two. Okay, I take the two pew pews. You said. I think he said two pew pews or
She
something like
definitely
that.
on two
Yep,
people.
two pew
What was the other one?
pews.
I
What was
don't
the,
think she owned two pew pews.
what was the other
She
one?
said she's no. She said she was a marksman on them.
She did. It seemed like she did four of them
Maybe her
things.
height is a lie. Maybe her height's a lie.
She said
Nah,
she was a
her
marksman
height.
on
She
two.
already told me her height before. That's how I know that ain't no lie.
All right, so the height's real. So it's either the pew pew and the other one.
Um, the pew pews. That she's a marksman on two pew pews, or that
No, that's what she said.
she been married. That she's only been married once. I think that
So there's two
that's
pew
the
pews.
only been married once.
I
I
think it's
think
the
the
two pew
marriage
pews.
I I think
I
the
think it's the
marriage is a
marriage
lie.
too.
Yeah, I think
Either
she was
she's
out there.
been
She was
not
doing
been.
her thing like that.
Nah,
Either she ain't been married
she
or she
lying
been
about the
married
pew
more
pew.
than
And I'm gonna
once.
give her the benefit.
I think she been married. She lying about the pew
I
pew.
feel like she's smart about the marriage.
But you think that she
Mm,
only been married once?
yep.
Because she only said once. That and she made that specific.
I don't think she
Oh,
got married
yeah,
more than
that's a
once.
good.
I'm giving her the benefit.
Maybe she been married more than once. That's funny. Because why would she say once?
Nope.
Yeah, that
I
stood
ain't
out
gonna.
to me.
Okay,
I got faith in her.
okay.
Okay, we
Two
ready.
pew
We ready.
pews.
Actually, they were all truths.
What the hell?
What the?
You cheater.
How you
It's a
gonna
game.
just make the own game up?
Violate the game. Wow.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
She just wanted to hear what we had to say.
Women
No,
say,
no, no, no. But I was actually marksman in three.
"Oh wow," but it was
Ooh.
one
M16,
pew pew.
M16, 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 M203 grenade launcher.
So that
Oh
means don't
my.
run from her. You might as well just face it because she gonna still
Maybe
pop you.
like
Mm-mm-mm. Oh my. Talking about unalive somebody. Oh my.
that's not actually that's not surprising because most women are good shots. Like even if I've taken women to the range for the first time and then they're actually I don't know about their finesse or whatever it is, they're actually pretty good. Like so like that's not hard for
Guess
me.
who's next?
Oh, okay. You got two truths, two for a lie.
I'm gonna drop when you go put me in the box. No, I'm playing.
uh, uh, I'm trying to see. Okay, I've I'm gonna say some wild stuff. Uh,
Lie. Say no.
I've never been jumped before. All right.
That's a
Um,
lie.
Right? With His mouth even jumped.
Most definitely. That's why he muscled out now. It's not happening again.
My bad, bro. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
All right, so I've never been jumped before. I'm 6'2", and I have my private pilot's license.
6'2", private pilot's license, and what was the first one?
Never,
Never been jumped before.
never been
Yeah,
jumped
never
before.
been
I know a
jumped
lot of
before.
people that
I
I'll
think
say
it's six
never
two
been
a
I'ma
jumped
lie.
say,
before.
I'ma say you ain't flying no damn soul plane.
Oh, so yeah, all right. So the lie is I never been jumped
6'2".
before.
Oh,
That's what I
okay.
Yeah,
said.
I figured
Ooh,
that.
she won
Yeah.
a
I
We
never been
prize.
already
before.
said that. We thought
Yeah.
you had two lies.
Nah. I
I
ain't gonna change it.
can't.
I ain't gonna change it up like old girl. No, that's a lie. That's a lie.
Hey, guess who
Well,
next? Oh, it's me.
yep. What you got for us?
Let's see. What the heck? She invited me to my own self. What the heck? I just noticed that. I'm wondering about my backup trying to get requested up. I'm only having fun with them paws down there. All right,
How you doing?
so two truths and a
Good.
lie. People know my story, but I guess I've been celibate for the last 3 years. Um,
I'll be quiet.
um, I got 3 tattoos. Um, um, never cheated.
Never cheated.
You ain't got no damn three tattoos.
This is a lie.
No tattoos.
Shh.
Right. The tattoos is
Yeah,
the lie.
tattoos.
I'm going with tattoos.
I'm going with tattoos.
Never
I'm
cheated.
right next to her. I know tattoos is a lie.
He's
Like you're
lying.
not supposed to get.
Hey, if he cheated or not, that might be subject to discussion.
Like a cheater.
He might not have thought it was cheating, but she might have thought it was cheating, and it wasn't
Every
really cheating.
Negro
Every
on
man
the
has cheated at least
plantation,
once.
okay? Everyone
Wait
has
a
at least
minute.
cheated one
Every
time.
man, every man has cheated at least
He
once. I'm
did
gonna say
say he
that.
has a past.
No,
He did say
no,
he
I
has a
don't believe
I
that.
past.
ain't got no past like that.
Every man in the Midwest have cheated, okay?
Well, I think
I'm in the
I
East.
just
I ain't in the
I
Midwest.
want
We in
to
the East. We
I
East
want to believe
Coast.
the man now. I want to believe the man that I know now wouldn't have cheated, but you did say you had a past, so it's possible, and you could have learned from that.
I
so
I
you
mean,
like
don't
how
past, I
nobody.
guess I was just saying
Hey,
I mess with a woman, but that's different.
I like how everybody just skipped over the celibacy.
I can
That's
believe
Everybody
that.
right.
just,
He
The
ain't
heck?
talking
No,
about
just
that's
ignoring that.
I can
that's
believe
that's
that.
I
I
can
must have
that is
said
believe
it
the
too
that.
many
truth
times.
though.
I'm celibate too,
Wait
but
a
I don't
minute.
want to be
I
celibate for
know
3
you're
years,
celibate,
though.
but I don't know the amount of time, so it could be the 3 years.
Yeah,
No,
he seemed like a disciplined brother, that want to, I can believe
But
that.
it may just be it may just be
I know it's
two
one. I'm
now.
going one of the other two. I don't know which one, but I think I'm sticking with the tattoos
I'm sticking with the tattoo.
because the cheating could
I
be
thought I was a
subject to his
cheater.
own personal. That's subject to your own personal thing. You could,
I'm a cheater.
you could not been cheating. You could have just been having a what did Jada call it?
Right.
Entanglement.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have been
Entanglement.
having an entanglement. That ain't
That's
cheating.
still
Nah,
cheating though.
I don't do that. I don't do that. I was always straightforward with the ones I was messing with in my past. I only had what 15 bodies I say altogether. If we saying that, but yeah, I don't know to
Yeah,
say only because I know that's a lot to some people. But
that ain't a lot. We
yeah, that ain't. I ain't
rookies.
figured it. Well, some people it is, some people it's not. I don't. From compared to the people, a lot of people I know. Yeah, that only that at 30. Yeah, that's not bad. Um,
And don't forget about the one or two that you trying to forget. You don't count.
That was part of my 15.
Now
A
you know we
couple
told
of them in
you
there, like I was ashamed of. So I ain't gonna say I was ashamed. I think it was only one. That was like a tall tree.
No, I got 1 or 2 I was
I had to
ashamed of.
climb
I
something
wouldn't have
for
told
it.
nobody.
Felt bad.
what's
Somebody
what's
bring.
the lie?
But yeah, I don't
Do
count
women have
like
that?
that.
Do women have those
Women
men that
have
they
that.
don't want
Yeah,
nobody to know they slept with?
yeah, women do that all the time.
I should have said
My
my.
baby
Yeah, I should have.
daddy. I don't want nobody
So
to know.
yeah, I think the lie was the tattoo. They only got one tattoo.
She said her baby daddy.
I'd be like,
What
please
happened?
guide him. I don't want you to guide him.
I
Just
said,
please.
I
What
said,
happened?
do women? I said, do women have that same problem that we do? That they have men that they don't want nobody to know they slept with? She said her baby daddy.
I don't even walk with him. I don't want my dog.
Mm-mm. It's empty.
Yep, give him a spanking, whoever that is. Spank. Matter of fact, since you already in front, I'm gonna go ahead and really put you up front.
Bro, you bro got an ultimate mic, bro. Your mic is like
And
you got like a high quality mic.
don't mute now. Tell the truth and the lie that happened.
I told you I was gonna drop when you put me in it. No, I was playing. Let me see. Let me see. 2 truths and 1 lie, or 2 lies and 1 truth.
Not 3 truths.
What about 3 lies?
Right, switch the whole game up. Just all lie.
Let's see. I've been smoking marijuana since I was 21.
Well, I know that's true. That's the reason why you're looking in that mirror. It's like, no, it's like,
Let's see. I think of a good one. Another truth or another lie. I'm the father of 4 children by 1 mother.
You said that.
And 1 more. 1
mm-hmm.
more. Let me think of a really good one. Hey, I got me working over here. I be on TikTok all day.
That's a lie.
Yeah, the lie. The
You took
lies
too
you be
long
on
because you got to
TikTok.
think hard on it. That was your lie right there.
Actually, I did tell all the truth. So I do be on TikTok all day. You know, I be following you. I couldn't think of a good one.
Your teeth gonna grow. Keep on telling
Why my teeth and not my nose? I'm gonna have some king teeth.
Mm-mm. Uh-oh, Miss Go to Bed is here in the box. I see you. We got to make room first. We got you soon. To a theater near you. All right, so who about to be next? Oh, since you want to unmute, say less. Nope, don't try to mute.
No, that was an accident.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
You 64
Let's
years old,
see.
either. We don't want to hear that.
Oh, that was automatic, pure
Right.
lie.
All right. Let's see. Okay. I have 2 tattoos.
Mm.
I I play basketball in school, and I'm bisexual.
What 2 tattoos are last? We got 3 before.
I feel
Bisexual.
like them 2 tattoos is a pure lie, right? Because I think I seen her profile.
I
Bisexual,
don't
bro.
know. I want to say bisexual. I don't believe bisexual.
No, I don't either.
She don't play basketball.
Ain't you my man, my man, my man?
Wait, what?
That was funny.
That was a good
She
one.
said, I ain't
From a
forget.
title. Why she said like it was a title?
I cannot. Okay, so Yeah, so 3 people said bisexual too, and one said
Mm, just
tattoos.
because I heard you
Tattoos.
in another room, I knew not to say that one.
Some people say bisexual.
Okay, so the lie is I have more than 2 tattoos.
I knew
I
it.
have
I told
5.
you.
I win. I win.
I said 4. I was only off by 1.
I win.
I know that bisexual is subject to who she looking
Well,
at.
since she brung up my man, fire. Oh, did she go already? I think. Dang.
Yes.
Again,
That's so
say no.
bad that they won't make her bisexual. They make her straight, right?
Mm.
Mm.
She said, "That's my man, my man, my man."
That's three of them, right? Is that a
I knew
train?
that was her. I knew that was my man, my man, my man. Okay, so I'm a corn star. I'm 31 years old, and I used to do underwriting for a bank.
Oh, I know the answer on that
What's
one.
a
You
what's a
are
corn
not a
star?
corn star.
I don't
You're
know what a
not a
corn
corn
star
Yeah,
is.
I
star.
ain't seen you in no
I already know
videos I
what
done
it
watched.
is. I'll do my answer last.
Hey, you hear mine, Kevin? She ain't no
Mm.
porn star. I ain't seen her in none of the videos I done watched.
Boy, you been watching. Got the biggest fingers ever.
Hey, I grew up
But
on Janet Jackman.
I'll go with the 31. I'm gonna go with the 31. Y'all all done? What the
So,
heck?
All done already?
All right, what the
Yeah,
heck?
I said no corn star.
see, I told you.
That was it. Okay, I'm 34.
Knew it was 31. Knew it.
Hey, oh,
Rose.
let me
So
know.
So
that
what's the
means
name of the
she
movie?
be
Hold on,
What's the name of the movie? I'd have missed that one. Oh, you thought
I'm
I
lost.
slid? You thought that missed me? I caught that.
my man.
Oh, that's the name of it. Okay, I know it. Let me look it up right now.
Hold on. So what is it? I'm really lost right now. So what is it? What was the lie?
It was a 31.
Yeah, I'm 34.
Oh, so the other corn star that was real and
He said, he gonna be re-say this over again. He said, let me,
I'm lost.
and then he gonna throw some corn.
A
I'm lost.
corn. I cannot.
That was perfect timing. That was put those in the chat. The corn, the corn in the star. All right, who next? Oh, I know who next. Fire.
See,
What's up, Bunny?
ain't gonna much. See, I knew I shouldn't came up here.
Yep, got you. Yep, too late.
I just hate empty boxes.
The
Look
big
like
Let's
box.
see.
you ain't want to look
Um,
like King Teeth with a tooth missing, huh?
you know what?
Next tooth 4 miles away.
Let me see. God dang it.
Yep. Did you
It
get your
ain't that
nap?
easy.
Did you get your nap?
Now I ain't get my nap, so
Oh, it's a wrap. I'm about to switch you up.
yeah, I can't even, what do you call it? I can't even put nap and angry in one sentence. I don't know what I am. Uh, hold on, Papa. Uh, God dang it! I can't think of no dang. I gotta make sure I don't just tell out.
She about to be telling all truths. She
I know
sleepy
that's what
now.
I'm about to get
Look at the
ready
name down there. This dude named Truth down there.
What Bunny just doing? What Bunny
to
doing right
do.
now is like when you waiting to drive through and it's a long line, and then she finally get up to the speaker and she say,
I don't know what I want.
Why that's always me for real. I always get up there and be like, give me a second. Even though I done stared at the screen on the one previous. Uh, let me see.
Let me clear my throat.
Pause.
I can change my own car tires. Let me see. What else? Think of something.
No, you sleep. You talking about a dang on tire.
Man, look. I was born in Oklahoma.
Mm.
Okay, see.
And let me see. This is just too much right here.
That's what she said.
This is too much. And God dang it.
I know it
You
ain't
can
as
do it.
easy as it seems.
And I'm 28.
Oh,
Oh,
28
that was a
then.
lie.
That's too easy.
That
And she
was a
made the
lie. The
last
last
two.
one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Made the last two and took forever. Yep.
First of all, how y'all figure I'm 28? Do I look old or
But I
something?
remember
If
a long
28's
time when
old,
she was alive.
What'd you say?
I said no, but I remember what you said from
All
another
right,
life.
I was about to say, I remember too, but yeah,
What
yeah,
I
that did
said from
sound
another
bold
life?
though.
I said another life.
Well, you said you wouldn't have your first baby till you was 30, so we know that's a lie.
You know
We
what?
paid attention. Yeah, that's how they knew I was
On
celibate.
this damn
'Cause I could have got
age.
away with the celibate
I've
though.
been trying to be 28
yeah,
the
you
rest of
could have.
my life. Y'all just ruining it.
Hmm.
See, that was
All right, we
hard.
should have said, "Hey,
I
you
gotta do that
28,
shit
they
another
gotta be the
time.
lie," you know.
You know. Yes,
You
that is
didn't
a
hear us for
lie.
real. It was a nap.
I
Who's up
know, because
next?
I can't think on a from an empty cup.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that.
Actually, I had a bunch of ideas until I got up,
My
and then
cup
it's like my
starting to
brain went
drain.
clear, blank.
Jen
Yep,
said
it's on you,
I change
Moni.
my own
Mm-hmm.
tires. Jen, I can do so much on my own car. It don't make no sense. I can change my own oil and everything.
Oh my,
I
she got
have
them
5
greasy
children.
hands.
Right, she did. I have 5 children. I love puzzles, and I got robbed at gunpoint.
Yeah.
Uh,
The
you
5
love
children.
The five
puzzles.
She
kids.
love puzzles.
The 5 children.
So 5 kids robbed at weapon point, and what was the middle one?
Puzzles. Puzzles. She loves
Puzzles.
puzzles.
Who
Just
don't
get
love
robbed.
puzzles? So that's
I say it's
automatic.
the
Write
puzzle.
that
The
one out.
puzzle to lie.
That was 8 years
She
old.
hate puzzles. I hate putting stuff together and taking it apart. Puzzle hater. No, I think
That
it's the
gotta be
five
the
kids
truth. Cause
too.
who would say they love puzzles? So that gotta be a truth. Like who would ever say that? Who would lie about that? Who would lie about that? So yeah,
Moni.
maybe the
She
5
got a
kids.
puzzle phobia.
Yeah, y'all right. It's the 5 kids.
A 5 kid.
No, I
I
still
lied
think
because
it's the
it's
puzzles.
six. It's like, that'd be
It's
funny.
it's still
That'd be
them
funny.
puzzles.
Tricked you.
I have
The law.
one baby.
Okay. So who next? Who next? Who next?
Wait,
Who
which one
next?
was the lie? The 5 kids?
5 kids. Yep,
Yep.
yep, yep,
Gotta
Yeah,
yep,
the
figure
yep,
five
out
yep.
kids.
5 kids, you'll look ran down, baby, and tied.
She didn't say that. She did say
Just tied.
that.
I think that's okay. It's time for a new game, right? Yeah, I think that's everybody. Oops,
Turn. I think I made it too easy. Look,
that's what she said.
you better, I hope she ain't make it too easy for you. You better run. That's
They
how
say
y'all
that. You
niggas.
said
That's how y'all can get in trouble. Y'all be wanting the women that's making it too easy. That's a red flag right there.
That
It's
seemed like a
one truth
scam to
and a
me.
lie.
Today, that seemed like a scam.
Nah, them Midwest men like them easy women, right,
Yep,
Kim?
used to back in my non-celibate days.
Oh my god. I can't.
One of them was out of them 15 bodies.
Ooh. We could play 21.
Let's
Sure everybody know how to
play.
play 21.
What's this? Let's think of another game. All right,
Want to
so
play a
we're gonna
game?
come up
Oh.
with a topic. No, I don't.
I got a topic. I got a topic of
Why
conversation.
don't we?
Look
What if we
behind
do?
you.
You come up with a topic, and people got to name stuff in
Never
that
have I
topic
ever. Let's
Okay,
get it.
I got
into
one.
the
I got
game.
Make
one.
everybody run out the box today. Never have I ever.
Nah, I ain't playing that game. Yeah, I know too much of my business. Clearly.
She was like, okay, it's nap time. Except for
I
Then
Clearly.
you
don't
gonna
know.
hear her
I don't know.
background yelling, "What?
Look, son,
You
yes.
told me."
Look, I ain't saying no more of my business. I should have went with my spouse is Jamaican. That's what I should have did.
So
Real
you
deal.
said a question. What'd you say?
Don't
How
tell
you?
me,
How?
nigga.
I be missing all y'all jokes. I need to be in here more often so I can
Hey, don't have me up
catch
on here
all
at
y'all
3 in the
jokes.
morning laughing with y'all. I can't do it again.
Man, look.
When you're
If we
with
up here
us,
3 in the morning,
you
I'm
can get
asleep. I can tell you
closer
that right
to
now. If
what
I
you
wake
Man,
up
I'm
and I
asleep
hear
too.
some
Man,
teeth, I'm knocked out.
you wasn't. You was up talking about them teeth too. You took a nap on us and you came back.
Mm,
Man, look. I done fell asleep on Kev live like twice already. That's
That's
just
home. That's home now. Once you bring that pillow
Nah,
and fell asleep here, you home.
nah. Kev went to sleep on us and then came back in.
Oops. Oops.
all
We
right. So
checked
who
out
gonna
for a
come up with
minute.
the first topic? Oh, well, I'll start off because I just said it. Basketball teams. Celtics.
Lakers.
Wait. Wait. Huh? How does go? How the game go?
I
So
guess it's word
somebody gonna come up with a
association.
topic, and everybody got to name something. Name something from the. Keep y'all answers, Jupiter and Ebony, because we're gonna go in order. You gotta name whatever's in that topic. So, for example, I said basketball team. So, Kev, what's your basketball team?
Who ran? Bucks.
All right,
Somebody
Jupiter.
bring they buck back. Who left?
Jupiter, what you say, Mama? Jupiter, you off mute.
Sound like she chewing.
I said the Lakers. That ain't mine. That's yours with them big ass teeth. The Lakers.
No, man, listen. I can't. Mirror, what's your team?
The teeth. Pistons all day. Pistons all day.
I got
Pistons.
the
Let's go.
Pistons. All
Even
right,
though they trying to
Ebony.
find their first win
Man,
or
I'm
find
not
a
holding my
win.
breath on them. Not no time soon. The Lions
Man,
doing
I ain't.
something though.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Ebony.
And
Boston
Ivory.
Celtics.
But I need a
All
seasons. I done dated her before.
right. Chicago Bulls. BVO.
Hawks.
Money.
What's she mine?
Oh yeah, she took mine, Ebony. That's all I said. I don't want to say
Mine.
BBL.
I know I like you. What? Wait, who you come up with? All these days gonna tell you somebody took your answer.
Well, shit, I don't like it.
I can't. I can't. All right, well, hold on. And then Jen.
Nuggets.
All right, so Mom, you gotta come up with
Huh?
the next
What she
topic
say?
because you didn't Nuggets.
I thought she said Nick.
That's what I said.
She
Knicks.
said Nuggets. I was trying to think of a crack for that one too.
Like what team is
Denver.
that?
I got it.
Knicks.
I got it.
She like chicken nuggets.
I got the
she
next topic,
she
man.
like the
I was like,
chicken
ain't that
Y'all
all
nuggets.
they
ready?
just play the game is Nick?
I can't do it. Go ahead, BBO.
Those
The
carrots,
Nuggets.
don't get me laughing.
I don't care about the team is Nick.
What?
Is that WNBA
Hey,
or NBA? No.
Oh man, I
That's the
got 200
NBA.
miles on that one. I
You
heard
ain't
that
gonna
all the
do
way
Wait a
wrong. I do need to
minute.
go to
Who on
bed.
that team?
Niggas.
That's what you wanted there.
When the last time that they dropped somebody? God.
Oh my, that's
I'm gonna
funny.
keep on basketball though. To be honest, it's not into the playoffs, but I got the next topic or game, whatever like that. I can knock it out real quick. I was talking to my brother about this the other day. What is whether it could be small or big? What is a lick or something that you were really close to hitting, but it didn't work out for you, and you wish you would have got into it, or you was like this close from hitting the lick, and then like you kind of like regret it or something like that. You know what I mean? You guys get what I'm saying? Like it could be an investment, it could be like
A
something you were
woman?
close to, or winning a big prize or something, or something you
Oh,
just missed.
A car of my dreams.
Say what?
Wait a minute. What is it?
A car.
she playing with marbles?
Wait, repeat it again because I forgot.
You
You say
heard
playing with
that?
marbles.
What is
She
that?
playing jacks.
Car.
Either
What?
that or
What's going on tonight?
or he got some artificials. They got some artificials in there in the sack.
All right,
You
repeat
got too happy with that
the
one.
game
What
again.
what's in what
No,
what is
it's not a game. It's not a game.
Karma.
It's just a
It's not
concept.
a game. What is it? A interrogation? I'm feeling like I'm
what
being interrogated. When last time you almost
can
hit
a
a lick? I
lick?
missed a PP zone. How about that? I missed a PP
Oh,
zone.
okay. You was supposed to you had an LLC at the time and you just didn't apply
No,
for it, or you
I
just
did. I could have. Oh, yeah, I did have an LLC, but I ain't trying to get to the government. I ain't know everybody was getting away with it.
I was scared.
Mm,
I ain't
you
gonna
was
hold you.
scared?
I was scared.
Man, yeah, no, I think about consequences. I don't do fair time, baby.
factual. Facts.
No feds don't play about their money.
Yes.
All right. Jizzy Smith, what about you?
I didn't even get the topic.
So basically, I was saying like a lick or something that you supposed to win, or something that you wish you would have invested into and you didn't, or for whatever reason, or you felt like you can reach out and grasp it, but then like it never worked out. But then you
What
like kind
about a
of
close call?
like a close call, yeah, like something like that.
Can it be a woman? I had a couple.
I guess so. Yeah, I mean, if it's a big prize or whatever like that, or
Well, I'm glad it didn't go because I'd probably be the person I am today. I'm glad it did. I don't regret
Oh,
nothing
Does
though.
marriage count?
celebrity.
that would be buying a
Ah,
house in Frisco. That would be buying a house in Frisco, Texas, when it was affordable, and
Mm.
3 to 4 years later, that same house was double the worth.
Mm.
Who's a Texan?
I live out in Texas.
I'm
We got a
moving back
couple Texans, huh?
Sunday.
hmm?
I'll be down there in January to
You
visit.
said y'all both in Texas?
Yep,
What area?
Houston.
Dallas.
What's the chance y'all both in
Oh.
Texas and y'all both buy? So it's about to be a lot of buying women down there. No, I'm just right. I'm just thinking about the coincidence. I thought about that
Don't
too.
mess around and have me go to Texas and don't come back. Now I already had a hard time when I went to
Right? What's the
Atlanta.
chances though?
Man, man,
Something
dog.
about
I went
something
to
in the air
Atlanta.
down there.
Lyra, check this
Man, I
out.
went to Atlanta, and the girl, we just, I'm like, I don't need to go to the clubs. I'm like, this is how it's supposed to be. We in Atlanta, we in the grocery store. Old girl rolled by with the basket, and I moved out the way, and she still hit me. And I'm like, I know she ain't hit me with that basket on purpose. I'm like, I'm sitting there thinking,
Man,
we standing there waiting in the line. She got out before she walked by and looked right at me like, yeah, I hit you with that basket on purpose. I'm like, whoa, they work
Oh
different
no,
here.
they
man,
aggressive
my
over there.
They
non-celibate days,
different.
I've been
They
loving
really aggressive over
Texas.
there.
I ain't gonna lie.
Man, I almost didn't come home. Can't wait to
Yeah, they
go
aggressive
back.
That's
in Atlanta,
wild.
bro. They aggressive.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
All right,
different.
so tell me about y'all leaks, man, or something that y'all care. What was it, like a celebrity or somebody turned into that you supposed to holler at early back in the day, and she turned
I
into
know
something?
in high school, it was a it was a chick. I messed up bad on that one, but I wasn't worrying about. I ain't know what getting buns was about at that time, anyways. I mean, I don't really regret it, but I always joke about it with my friend and stuff. And she was throwing herself at me, and she was like, she was nice too. But it is what
What's
it
her
is.
name? What's her name?
I'm not about to say it.
You would have
Damn.
messed her whole.
I
You would
feel
have
like
messed her
she's
whole.
gonna see my page one day. You do still thinking about me? So, I think she still got
Man,
like a crush or something on me. I just never. I messed up at that time because I was over there. I don't know,
yeah,
but
you'd have
boom,
messed her up
boom.
and threw her off her path, and she wouldn't be who she is right now.
So was
She
she a
seemed like
celebrity? She a celebrity?
no, she ain't no celebrity.
Oh, okay. Oh,
She was just a high school chick.
just something that you missed out on that you wish you would have
It's
hit.
something I missed out on, man. It
Um,
was man. She was
Oh,
like, if I was, but I'm glad it didn't happen because I probably would have had a kid and all that stuff. Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah. So
now
yeah,
you got to give another one. That don't count. All us dudes got
yeah, that
one of
don't
them.
count. We talking about money. It could be
All of
money.
us got
It could
one.
be
All
oh,
of us
one of
got a
those.
couple of
Yeah,
them.
one of
Yeah.
those. Exactly. Yeah. Um, dang, do I got one?
it could be a
Close.
career opportunity, or you could have, some people like, oh yeah, I
Uh,
could have played for this team, and whatever, man. It's just something.
mm,
You missed the lottery by
what
one
did I
number.
miss?
Yeah,
Dang,
something like
I
that.
don't think I ever had something that it got me on that one.
All right.
Um,
What about you, Mirror Check? What you got?
Shoot, I got a couple of them. I just thought about it. Shoot, before the Powerball was all across the country, I hit that bug a couple of times. I only got my dollar back. Never got the big ball.
Ouch.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, you messed
But
up all the numbers?
uh, matched up enough to just get the dollar back or whatever, get your money back. Not enough
Oh,
to win the million or to win the big
Get your
prize.
money up, not your funny up. Oh.
Yeah, but honestly, for me, I would say it was jobs that I messed over.
right.
Cause like you say, being young, immature. I'm gonna quit and hurt your feelings. Yeah, I
Right.
ain't hurt nobody but me. They just put somebody else in the
And then
job and kept on
you
going.
leave you leave a job like you see that person a year later they're like, man, they gave us big raises, man, and they moved everybody out and I got promoted. You like,
Don't even bring it up. Yeah, don't even bring that up. Now that's a sore spot still.
You know,
Moni, what you got, Moni?
think I missed out on is investing in stocks years ago. Like the Apple and Google stock for sure. Them stocks was way cheaper than they are now.
Oh, I got a good
Mm,
one.
I still don't
You
know
know
how to
what?
do that thing.
You know what I missed out on? Dodging my baby mama.
I felt that one, Mirror. I felt
I
that
felt
one.
that
Mm.
one. You know,
You said you
Damn,
didn't
that
get
was in
away?
my soul.
yeah,
Y'all thought my
I
exes
felt.
still. Remember y'all was getting me on that? Y'all talking my exes?
All live in Texas.
I can't.
All my exes live in Texas. Who sings that
That's
song?
yeah.
Mess with both sexes. Yeah.
Some
That
country
was a good one. They went right with it too.
Yeah.
This don't sound like it's PG-13.
Somebody got a movie in the background. What's going on?
What's that?
Oh, y'all can hear that? Dang, y'all hear
Yeah,
everything.
your mic is on steroids, bro.
You
Mm.
know what?
Man,
I
I
will
bet not
say
pass
you
gas. Y'all
guys.
gonna hear it. If I fart, y'all gonna hear it, huh?
Man, look,
I
I
think we heard
realize
that
on
3 times
Tell
TikTok,
already.
me,
a
Yeah.
lot of people
tell me
have
the color.
a lot of people on TikTok have bionic ears. Like they be noticing people fire smoke detectors. I be like, I don't hear a
Them
dang
shits
thing.
be
Yeah,
loud.
that shit is
That's just like them
that's a
eagle
red
eyes on
flag to
Yeah.
me.
Facebook and Instagram.
That's a
You
red
see
flag
that
to me.
way back there? How you see that? I didn't even know it was there, and it's in
Dude,
my
no,
house.
Man,
that
that's
ain't
on
no
my nether ears where I be zoning stuff out.
no, bro.
I'm
That
talking about
that
them eagle eyes they be having on
Nah,
Instagram
don't try to
and
blame it on
Facebook.
smoke
bionic
smoke
ears. Y'all
detectors,
just got
man.
that immune system and stuff. Y'all just immune to that thing. Gonna try to put it on us. They'll
Man,
take accountability.
smoke
No,
detectors.
Hey,
see, my
hey,
biggest
you
pet
know what y'all?
peeve is
I
like
know you seen it, kid. I know you just seen that one where they had the game show, and my man said, "Okay, this next one's gonna determine who really win." And he snatched the cover off, and it's accountability, and all the women like,
Oh
and
yeah.
he's like, "All you got to do is take it," and they trying to take it, and they can't get it.
All right, with what's his name? Emmanuel Hustle. I'm a hustler.
Yep, yep,
Yeah,
yep, yep.
and him on the. It
Yeah.
was two
All right,
ladies
y'all.
after that.
So this what happened to me. This is why reason why I asked the question because me and my brother was talking about it earlier. But
Okay, but you
it,
gotta let everybody answer it though.
Mira.
oh,
Did
I
everybody.
everybody?
believe
Oh, I thought everybody went.
you
My
I
had
ain't
bad.
I don't
answer
know,
it
you over there
yet.
wrestling your piece of paper.
Told you we ain't got this.
It sound like you
That
wrestling.
joke loud.
I hear the rustling too. It ain't me this time.
Nah, that ain't me.
Okay,
I ain't answer it.
Mr.
That his joke was
Taylor.
reflecting that bad. He think it was somebody else. That's crazy.
Cause
That's
I'm a
crazy.
hop off after I answer it, cause I don't feel good, cause I didn't had that edible, and
Uh oh.
I should have never had 100 milligrams of no
Oh,
edible,
so
and
that's
I know I'm
so I
not.
feel offensive on that. I'm taking offense to that. So you got to get to that mode before you get to me. I mean, my live. I mean, oops, that's on the road. That's on the
Nah,
road.
I took this 24 hours ago.
She's like,
I
okay,
was puking and everything. I ain't
now I'm
never
ready
been
for
that.
Kev's live.
I ain't never been in that type of ordeal. But
Oh my.
I fumbled the bag when I thought I needed a business partner. When I first started creating businesses for myself, and
Oh
my ex
bye.
husband was my business partner, and I fumbled that because he's slow. He read, excuse me, but not excuse me. He read with his finger, so I should have known that he wasn't gonna be able to really do any business transactions properly.
Juba, did you say you from Houston? I mean Texas?
I'm from Virginia originally, but I stay in Dallas.
Oh, okay, because I just heard you say finger. So
Mm. You
Yeah,
from Texas
he.
too?
Oh, so Jane knows about Frisco, Texas.
I do. I do.
Yeah,
I used
the
to stay
real
in
estate.
Who was from
Plano.
Texas?
I ain't from Texas, but you know I'm down here.
Somebody.
What?
So
Hmm.
you knew your ex husband was like
You know what's about
sucking
to
and you still
happen.
brought him
Yeah.
in, or like
Did I know he was still out like a finger
yeah,
reader?
like you knew he was.
Yeah, I mean, I used to make jokes about it. I used to tell him to read the Bible and stuff like that before we even got married because I used to like watching him sit there and read with his
Jupiter
fingers.
Jane.
And he acted like he needed glasses when he really didn't. But yeah, I mean, I
Okay.
believed in him. So I mean, who else to go into business with but your spouse at that time?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Do everything together when you in your 20s. Even though
Okay.
he was old as
Mm.
hell, he was 6 years older than me.
I know some.
Wait,
I know
huh?
some
You
people
gonna
that
say that real fast?
they
Mm-hmm.
good business. They good
I
business
said,
people.
what you talking
Like
about? Taco Tuesday?
Elon Musk in my room. Hey, I'm famous now.
Oh Lord,
Hey, y'all
give
make
me a car.
homemade biscuits. I've been making homemade biscuits every day. The best thing to do is have a pregnant woman cook. I'm telling you, that knows how to cook, should I say. This is my second time making homemade biscuits. These things.
So you just
you
gonna
juiced
tease the
up.
whole room like that? I feel you. Okay,
I
makes sense.
mean, the other day I made some what's the biscuits? Some garlic biscuits.
All right,
This
Jane.
time some honey butter biscuits. Oh yeah.
Yes.
That's funny. You juiced up.
Just bring your
Rose?
pillow, Jane, man. Get comfortable.
Bring the biscuits to the airport.
What'd you say?
I said, just bring the biscuits to the airport. I'm on my way.
You know what? I can't deal. These those bounce back biscuits too. You bite into them, they bounce back up.
That's what she said.
A red lobster biscuit.
Well, I hope she ain't biting into it. What'd you say
I mean,
about?
not that part. Not that part. Whoa! I'll try to catch you before you got to that part.
I ain't even said. I said hopefully she not biting into it.
The bounce back biscuits.
They call it bounce back.
And I need some honey. Just some honey.
Let's not take a L, but then not I bounce back. All right. So I think that was all the questions. Let me see if I can think of something. Oh, let's talk about never have I ever.
No.
Quick, real quick. I bet you them biscuits won't bite back if King bite them.
What do you say?
Oh
What do you mean?
my!
Y'all talking about King?
I bet you them biscuits won't bite back if King bite them.
Talk about King T.I. son.
Oh, okay. Y'all been talking about. I thought it was somebody else. Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. You got them
Somebody put
airport.
teeth in the
Got the
put teeth in the
choppers
chat. Somebody put teeth in the
into the
chat.
chopper. Right.
Never have I ever.
Oh, we playing that? Okay, let's go.
I don't know how to play the game.
Is that kind
I
of
was
like
just
two
saying
truths?
it.
I don't get it either. I ain't never played
It's
that.
almost like that though, but never have ever. Then everybody else got to agree with it, and if they don't, that mean they did it.
Oh, but you just say one thing.
You say one thing, yep,
Never have.
And,
Okay.
and
and
then
everybody else
everybody
got
got
to
to either
repeat it.
say yes or no. I think,
Oh,
and the person that lose got to do it again. I guess.
They put them in there and there's no crumbs left.
I don't like playing drinking games with no drinks.
oh, missing out on 10K bonus. Okay.
Got a call, but missed out on 10K bonus.
Oh, I gotta tell y'all, man. Hold
Oh,
on, real quick. It's just real quick. So, 2009. This is true story, absolute true story. 2009, I had this white boy, and we was um it was the Bitcoin back. It was Bitcoin before it got big. It was like just starting Bitcoin, and
mm,
we were trying to order some stuff online, and the only way you could order this stuff online was to get Bitcoin. So I was like, man, I ain't trying to. He was like, man, just put $100 in there, whatever. The white
mm,
dude convinced me, right? So then I put it in there and freaking like never end up using it, right? So like it was like a year and a half later. I was like, man, I'm still trying to get this money out, but I like lost my email to it, like to get in the account. Like I lost my email, so it went like a year and a half, 2 years, and then I finally got word back and sent emails and it got in my account access, and it was like at the time it was like 120 or something like that from the $100 I put in, and I was like, oh, I want all this out. I don't know what this stuff does, and freaking 2018, I was like kicking myself because like I went and did the calculations, and it would have been like if I would just left that $100 in there When they first started, when Bitcoin first started, it would have been like 300,000 in 2018. Like I went and put it in, so like I missed out on that big. I should just fucking kept the email address account fucking lost. But this was back in 2009 though, 2009, 2010. But yeah, I missed out on that lick at the time.
Oh man, it's
Oh my.
Yeah,
rich off of Bitcoin. I'm mad I ain't get in on that.
yeah. It was when it first started. But you know, in 2009, it wasn't no smartphones and shit. You had to log in the computer. You just like, all right. It was just a way to buy stuff, you know what I mean, online. But they said yes, it wasn't like nowhere what it is now. But yeah, I missed out on that lick. So any new thing starting, I'm gonna fucking try to hop in it and just throw some money in there and just let it sit.
Only thing about that is a lot of people thinking that way now. A lot of people thinking the same way as you thinking, like, all right, I'm gonna wait until I get these penny stocks and all the rest of that because it happened already. So they already know that people are like hip on it, and they probably gonna be like, all right, let me try to get into it. So
Right.
the chances of you actually hitting a lick off of it like you did, I mean, like you would have been able to have before. I am tired.
You said
Wired.
before.
You pregnant, right? So yeah, you probably, you a little bit more tired if you're pregnant, right?
Did
Yeah.
you do the pregnant dance?
On top of that, I'm pregnant and I ain't taking my nap today.
Oh my. Yeah, we about to get the worst in. Let me not say nothing wrong today.
Yeah.
How many,
My
you don't mind me asking, how far along are you?
22 weeks.
20. Oh, you just getting started.
Somebody just getting started. We counting
Wait,
down over
22
here, not
weeks.
counting up. Talking about some getting started. I'm halfway there. Shoot.
When is
I'm
your due
excited
date?
to be.
What's your due date?
April 10th.
There was an argument about when your birthday should be. Talking about your birthday should be on the concession date instead of on your birth date. I mean, instead of the day that you were birthed. But that's why they call it a birth date, duh.
I can't deal. I mean, I believe in zodiac signs too, so I was happy that I had my son in October.
Uh-oh. I'm muting up, Kevin.
Like these
Muting up.
Aries babies be
Huh?
driving me crazy. I feel like I'm gonna go through the works with an Aries baby. Thank you, Jupiter. Yeah, I feel like this Aries baby gonna work my nerves, so that's why I'm glad it's a boy instead of a girl.
Oh, that's a good game. Let's play that. Can you guess my sign? We'll go through
Oh,
everybody
y'all
and
ain't
see
gonna guess
what
my
Kevin
sign.
since
That's
he
how
already in
people
the
get
box.
booted out the.
Huh?
Kevin.
What's Kevin's
I
sign?
don't know nothing
Kevin a
about no
Leo.
signs, so I can't play that. I don't
Thank you,
know.
brother. Thank you. Somebody got some sense up in here.
I don't know nothing about it.
That don't mean, like I said, I used to be all into it too until I come to the reality that, like you said, well, see, for me, for my sign, they say so many
My
different
red
things they
flag. We
contradicted.
went back to red flags again.
Yeah, they contradicted my sign, so that's why I couldn't believe in it because they
That's
say I'm
why
one
G
thing, but they
cracking
say
up
I'm
down there.
another.
She already knew.
No, some people, this is my thing though. It's like some people really are, well, I've had more people prove their signs to be right than actually wrong. So, like for example, only thing I'm worried about my son, like I'm glad he's a Libra because I mean he'll think logically, he'll think really logically and think in a future. And Libras they have close connections with Aquariuses, that's what I am. But Libras are also lover boys. Libras are lover boys, and they want to love everybody. They want everybody to be loved and want everybody to love them. So most of the guy Libras that I know have a lot of girlfriends and are players. So that's the only thing I'm
February,
worried about with him.
January or February.
Huh? Oh, I'm January. I'm right on the cusp. So I'm a little bipolar sometimes. So don't just. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a little bipolar. I'm on the
Hey,
cusp for
Kev,
real.
Kev, if I listen to that, I'd never mess with another Pisces, another Sagittarius, I wouldn't mess with nobody because I didn't have trouble, had some with all the signs.
Wait, what's wrong? What's your sign?
Take a guess.
Gemini. Talking about you had a problem with all these signs.
Not even close. It's gonna crack you
Yours
up when
sounds
you
like
find out
Gemini. You
too.
just said bipolar.
It's gonna crack you up when you
Well, because
find
I'm
out
on a
too.
cusp.
I'm
Normally, when
gonna
you're on a
I'm
cusp,
gonna
you
I'll
actually
guess
tell
that
you
change
my
signs.
birthday's on the 9th, and
The
I'm a
ninth.
75
I'm gonna
baby.
That's the
guess
ninth in every month.
I know.
I'm
I'm gonna
See, I'm
guess
making up
that.
for my 2 truths and my 1 lie.
What you say, Jen?
I'm going to guess that Mirror is either a Virgo or a Sag.
Neither.
He said
It's
he
What?
gonna
don't
crack
get
you up when you
along with a
find
lot
out.
of different signs.
Okay,
All
okay,
right.
okay,
It's gonna be funny. I'm an
okay. Well,
I'm
Aquarius.
a mind your business. Like, no, I'm talking about. Go
I'm
ahead.
an Aquarius, a February
I'm
Aquarius.
a cactus.
Oh, okay. I was about to say not a January Aquarius talking about she don't get along with a lot of because Aquariuses are loving, but only thing that I hate about Aquariuses, which is my problem and why I would never date an Aquarius, is we can mind manipulate people very well, which is why we are good salespeople.
Well, that's probably actually the best relationships I had was actually honestly with female Aquariuses.
Oh heck, I wouldn't dare date another Aquarius to save my life. Okay, take me out.
The best relationships I had were with women. Actually, I dated a woman whose birthday was the day before mine.
Well, maybe it depends on if it's February. January Aquarius is absolutely. No, I've dated a February Aquarius. This is my thing. I think that if Aquarius try not to mind manipulate people, then it'll be a loving relationship. But some men who are Aquariuses try to mind manipulate you, and another female Aquarius can notice that, and I'm not falling for it. You ain't gonna play my top.
But see, that's the thing. That's another reason why I stopped believing in it because my cousin is also an Aquarius, and we completely night and day.
What month Aquarius?
January.
Yeah, it's different. It's different with different months for that same reason. Like June cancers are different than July cancers. My dad is a cancer and so is my spouse. And they're two different, like they're the same on some aspects, but my spouse drives me crazy sometimes.
You ready, Kia? So let's ask the question. So if that's the case, how do you explain it when those same characteristics are in other zodiac signs? When you got people
Yeah.
that almost mimic each other and they different birthdays, they on total opposites of the what you call it, but they just alike.
Because you have air signs, which a lot of air signs, which
Oh,
is who I am, they free. They want to be free. So they think alike. You have water signs, and you have which is what a Pisces is, which sometimes reason why they can't keep friends because they always up and down. And then you have fire signs, which is a Leo, which can be fiery, feisty people. So that's the reason why you will see some people who can get along and some people who not. But air signs are some of the worst people to be in a relationship with. Not really the worst, but they're not good with control.
But
They
this is
want to
the
be free.
but this is the other thing. Just because you say that you're certain things toward the sign, you can change those things. You can change certain things in your
I
life.
think a lot of them don't believe it.
Right, you're not
But
anchored into that. So even if the zodiac does have some truth to it, and as what I've also noticed with the zodiac, to keep truth to it, they have to keep adding to it. Because every time I look up, now there's the air signs, and then it's a water sign, and then you
yeah,
are
they added some extra stuff
air
I ain't
and
never
a
heard
water
since I was
sign
a
over here.
teenager.
Huh?
Yeah, they added that stuff. I don't never heard this when I was a teenager with the
Yeah.
But
airs
some
and all.
people,
okay.
that's because
And
some
then the
people
And
woman
then
is
it's
see
on
different from the
this
things
moon,
and
and
man.
then
really
that
don't.
moon, and then they start adding in the planets, and it's when
Genders
Mars
and
is
different.
in this, and when Jupiter's here, and I'm like, come on now, y'all just
And then it wasn't. Well, y'all about to make me go down a
Okay,
whole
so
nother rabbit hole. It wasn't even
guess
12 months
mine.
before.
Guess my
After
sign.
12. Uh,
Guess my sign.
that's a good one.
Leo.
Aries.
Your sign is a
Stop.
asparagus, like me.
Stop sign.
Asparagus.
I can't deal.
There's a stop sign.
I can't deal. But you want to know another thing, bro? When it comes down to compatibility, when it comes down to signs. So, like for example, me and my spouse are only compatible if we learn how to compromise, which is exactly true. That's the only way we
What
get
the?
along is we compromise with each other.
Ain't
That's
that for
everybody,
everybody?
right?
You know
The
what my
freak?
sign is? You know what my new
All
sign
right,
is?
look.
All right,
Who the
man.
freak
I'll let
signed on
y'all.
you? That was the worst one I heard in my life right
No, when
there.
it comes down to a compatible, because I would get along with people who like to be free. Them the ones that want to party and all the rest of that. Where my spouse is more like down to earth, and he wants to be chill. He wants to be
I
chill.
hope
Where I
I'm
want to be
getting
free like a
trolled right
daggone
now.
bird. But if you read it, it tells you like what issues you. That's why I said like only reason why I believe in it is because a lot of it has been proven true from what I have experienced. Now it might be different for other people, but a lot of it has been true. So it made me be like, that kind of makes sense. That's the only reason why I
Elon trying to come up or Eon?
I think I
TT.
was just always a very observant. I don't know what it is, but before I start not believing in it,
She
right?
says she's a March Pisces.
I was I looked at all of them and looked at how they get people. When I was reading this one horoscope chart, whatever you want to call them, I was reading. I'm like, dog. So I'm like, dang, they say stuff that make it hit your spirit and stuff. So the signs is like it's regular human nature type stuff I was looking at. And then I realized that I'm like, oh, I got all my traces and all these signs and stuff. So I'm like, dang. So I realized that they basically get the people of the normal average things that everybody do.
And
Like
I think
they want to say, oh, Gemini or Taurus is stubborn, bullheaded. Everybody in this world can be bullheaded if they wanted to. There's not no one sign that do that.
You know what? But
And
this is another thing. Aries, for what apparent reason, this is the reason why I was happy that my daughter. I didn't have a girl Aries,
oh,
but
she really real about
Aries
this.
seems to like
they do.
self-inflicted pain. And
Huh?
what I mean by every Aries I know have gone through issues that they could have prevented. Only Aries. It's not something that is like all of us. Every Aries woman I know have gone through, it's like they're attracted to pain. Even though they can avoid it, they're attracted to it. So I know women who keep going back to the same toxic man. I know people who make bad decisions, even though they could make logical, sound decisions. They tend to make the decision that's going to make them
That's
hurt.
just women.
They hang out around with
I
friends that
feel
don't
like
mean them no good.
everybody kind of puts themselves in a position that they know they should avoid
Facts.
in the first place. I don't think that just goes into someone's sign. Like, yeah, someone's sign does show the characteristic, but again, another sign can show that same characteristic. That's why I'm like,
That's
And I
what I
think
was
it has to
thinking.
do with the maturity. You know, that just sounds like immaturity because we all kind of went through that same thing, you know,
Yeah.
until we grew up and
So we
realized
grew up.
this is stupid.
back to a dude that didn't deserve
I'm
me.
insane.
I
So
probably,
so
I
so
probably
since you in the
disagree with
signs
you.
and stuff, I gotta ask my golden questions I do all the time.
Go ahead.
So I feel like you was in here. You been in here all my time. You should know how I stand on these signs. But
I might have missed that. Look.
so what about
So
this? If you have a baby, say if you have a baby on Jupiter,
Oh my gosh.
what's what sign would they take on that?
Whatever dang on day and month it is, I guess.
But
Oh
days and
no,
months and time is not real. So we only the time that we go off of is it's sunrise and sundown, you know what I'm saying? That's only off the way the earth rotates, you know what I'm saying? So time not really real when you go to space. It just don't. We don't even know what to calculate from that point. So
well, I
uh
wouldn't know.
so by the time Jupiter turns, imagine by the time you see the sun in Jupiter and they say that's like so I can't say Jupiter then because that'd be years before that don't see the sun. Whatever. So all right, forget it. I'm gonna skip that one then. So, here go my super golden one right here. Why don't the signs work with the first heartbeat? Why do it wait till you conceived, until you come out your mother?
You know, that's a good question.
Yeah, I know. I do it all the time.
That's a good question. It is only when you born.
hmm
That's a good
Now I
question.
know. I get people with it all the
I hate you
time.
right now because you're
what
trying
was
to
the
make me
question? I wasn't
think.
paying attention. What's the
I said,
question
why
again?
don't the sign starts at the first heartbeat?
Oh yeah, we talked about that.
Because you haven't breathed your first breath of air. I don't know. I'm just gonna say that now. Now
That's what
what?
somebody try to give me with. They like, well, when you come out I see people be fighting for them signs too, though. So they say, oh yeah, as soon as you get as soon as you come out the bag, what's the thing when you come out your mama and stuff or whatever, when that come out, that's when the energy hits. Somebody said that though.
The
So
sack. That's
yeah, yeah,
the sack.
Man, I
the
just believe that you
sack,
read.
right?
Yeah, I just believe that you read them signs, and the more you read them, the more, for me, the more I just seem like I read it, the more I start trying to fit something
That's
and
what it
try to
is.
make
People
it
do
me.
what they do though. That's why once you and I read. That's why I recommend people read this book called Atomic Habits because what I realized is people, and that was like a golden thing. Because we are built off habits and stuff. So the thing is, and what we gonna do? That's why a lot of us say, this is me," stuff like that. But you can be whatever you want to be. So people just like sticking to what their characters is or their current habits is, and they just make themselves be that. That's why it's be hard for a lot of people to change themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for them to change themselves because they feel like I am this person. They feel like they can't be nothing else. But no, we are, as a human, all of us is adaptable. So if we end up going and say if we, okay, you've been in America for 30 some years. If you go to what you call it for 40 some years, you would take, let me see, Chinese ways. You be speaking Chinese and all that, and your personality and all that stuff would change too. You know what I'm saying? Because we are adaptable. But it's like it's really just habits though. So what was I about to get to? It was something so with the signs why I found out it was more BS on my end, right? Because I was very observant since I was a little kid and I was always the type to prove stuff wrong. I never wanted a sign or anything to tell me what my character is. I would literally prove it wrong. Oh, you say my stuff bullheaded? Okay, I'm making sure I ain't gonna prove that. You know what I'm saying? I just always been that type. That's how I use my ego. But some people be like, no, you know what? I've been getting away with being bullheaded, so I'm gonna say that's my excuse or whatever. Um so where I found out there was some bull to me, the signs was when they came out with this 13th sign, right? It was and everybody when they ignored it, like they ain't see it though. When they came out, I was in school when they had came out with the ophagus or something like that, right? It was like an octopus type sign, and they pushed everybody's birthdays back. I was cracking up when that junk happened to me because people had tattoos on them and everything. It said, "No, your birthday is no longer this." Everybody ignored it to this day. Even if you look it up, it's a 13th sign out, but people want to ignore it. But they be like, oh, but what? It's only 12 months, and that's the other thing that made me think about it. It was never. I mean, back then it didn't start off as 12 months. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know. I feel like signs nowadays is cop outs for negative behaviors. Because every time you look at signs, you ever notice there's never no positive behaviors behind it. Unless they be like, well, I am loyal, but what human can't be loyal? What is this for? I don't know. It's funny to me.
Hey, TT said she wanted to answer the first question.
It's a rough she done dropped
TT.
out the buck.
Yeah, she dropped. That's why I told her to come back. Oh,
Oh,
her
okay.
phone must have went off.
But yeah, I feel like that limit our account. That's why I can't. That's why I'm like I never understood like people that believe in accountability and science at the same time. They are literally two counters because you say that I can be accountable, but then we blame our behaviors on science. That's just two opposites. I'm this. This is my personality. That means you can't change it. And then I listen. This is another thing I say. I said I bet you because I was so deep into proving wrong. If somebody sign said that I can never be married again or something like that, I bet you my amount of money that they gonna try to prove that junk wrong. The signs is fake now.
Well, I mean, ooh, excuse me. I didn't drink this lemonade. This homemade lemonade was off the chain. Look,
The
I'm trying to
chain.
off the chain, and it's all gone. I drank the last drop. I try to make it last.
It's eliminate. You just ain't right. You just
Oh
ain't.
yeah, I make some homemade
You just
lemonade.
ain't right. You ain't. But you
Good
ain't got to tell. You ain't got to tell us about it. That ain't you ain't offer us. You
lemonade
got
you
a
ever
glass of
had,
lemonade, Kev.
huh?
Mm,
Did Kev? Did you get a glass of lemonade or a biscuit?
Or a
nope. I ain't
biscuit?
getting nothing. She over here just teasing people, man.
Oh no, Jen. Did you get some lemonade
Oh
or a biscuit?
yeah. So yeah, Bunny. I guess why the room is short because I don't know. Was y'all in here that night?
What
'Cause I
night?
wanted to talk to Bunny about something.
Did
I
anybody in
didn't
the
want to
comments
do it
get
in
some
front
biscuit
of
and lemonade?
everybody. I just want
You ain't want to do
to
it
get
in
those.
front of everybody. What happened?
Shoot,
No,
I wanted the biscuits and the butter and honey.
I wanted the lemonade too. It's all
Yeah.
go together. And now
Woo.
I want to sit on the front porch
Baby,
and
baby,
watch
you
get my
finna
rocking chair and watch
some
the cars
sliced
go by.
bread. I just bought me a juicer, y'all. So I like that little thing. And I got like a little squeeze thing to do my lemonade. A little hand juicer thing. You squeeze it.
That's what she said.
oh,
I hope nobody's squeezing it.
boy, that sound
Just
hectic.
gotta leave
No,
it
she
to
told me to
the
squeeze it.
squeeze. What? I'm not. Son, can you go get mommy some tissue, please?
So, what's the next? I've never ever question.
Never have I ever. Oh no, but that's what I was talking about in that room, Bunny. I was talking about that situation. Remember you was in the box and stuff. You say you was about to get into it with somebody.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The lady next door.
Yeah, right.
I ain't end up having to fight her though, but yeah, I was supposed to
Yeah,
because she really pissed me off. But then she started. I believed her. Look, now I'm feeling. Now I'm gonna have to after I drop my baby.
yeah, right. I'm glad you said it because that's the part I was about to. That's the whole point I wanted to talk to you about that because I was like,
I know. I
but
wanted
you
to
went and
rip that
zoned
baby
off. I
head off,
just,
but
I gotta. It's the accountability room. I'm like, dog, I just felt like that was not right. I'm like, you should not be talking like that when you got a kid in your stomach. You trying
oh
to fight
man, look,
somebody
look,
that
on
I.
my mama. Look, I gotta look. I wouldn't. It wouldn't have been. The baby would have been protected. Trust me, I wasn't going there if need be, but I ended up not having to because she targeted the blame on somebody else, which a lot of women do. But she put the blame onto somebody else. So now I've been
Caught that.
proven that the
Nigga, just
blame
slide
that
through there.
she's
I caught that.
involved too. Huh?
I said, you ain't just gonna slide that through there. You know I'm a man. I caught
Look.
that.
Wait, what happened?
You didn't catch what she said?
Accountability.
Oh, I
Yes.
think I
Accountability.
heard.
She act like she didn't know what was going on. Which now that I told
So
her,
what
I
would have
gave her
happened if she
opportunity.
did say something? Then you would have been putting you and
Yeah,
your
I would
kid
have
in
had a.
danger.
I would have had a hurt. No, I would have called. I would probably call somebody down here. I would have paid for somebody a flight down here to handle my lightweight.
Yeah.
You know, my Chicago people would have came down here real quick to handle my lightweight for me. But now that I know that I feel like now that I feel like she's involved because she's not giving up the person that I need her to give up. And so I feel like she's involved at that point. Even if she's not involved, you should have gave that person up. So now I consider you involved. And now when I drop this kid, I'm gonna have to handle my own lightweight. Yeah, it's terrible out here in these streets because I ain't had to handle my own lightweight in about 10 years. So now I'm gonna have to handle my own little lightweight. Yeah,
Not
it's a
the
lot of stuff.
lightweight.
But yeah, I ended up not having to I was praying on my way there, like, Lord, don't let me have to handle my lightweight. Don't let me have to take this woman's top off her head, off her shoulders. Yeah, it was crazy.
Right. JoJo had. He was like, you y'all still here? I couldn't even respond back. You had dropped out the box. I'm like,
Yeah,
what the
because
heck?
I didn't even know I was still on the daggone thing. I
Yeah.
was out there for like an hour trying to let this
I heard
baby
some screaming in
explain.
the background. Ah, ah. Hey, no, I'm talking to.
No, I think y'all was on my. I think you heard my other phone. I don't know, but yeah, no, that was crazy. That lady been trying to avoid me. She tried to. They still trying to avoid me. So yeah,
They need to. It's protection. Protect the
I
kid
think
first.
they is need to because the way I'm telling you, I be praying against stuff every day. I be praying against sinful ways every day.
I was about to ask you a question, Carrie. We might have to do
That's your
that.
sign. Do that. Your sign make you do
Nah,
that.
that's my religion.
I was
I'm
about
trying
to
to
ask.
let people get me out
What
my
the?
spirit.
So, Carrie, you say you online date? You been trying to online dating?
Yeah.
Man, I just wonder if you be seeing the same stuff I be seeing. What's a automatic pass?
Chest sticking out and tongue out.
Well, I guess red flags. I
As soon
guess.
as I see them love language thing on there. As soon as
What
Same
you
is
ask
yours,
for a
Samir?
request of a certain type of love language, I'm good.
What is yours,
keywords.
Samir?
Keywords. Um. Uh. What is it? Key statements. Uh. Stuff that they going off on. Basically, the people that they don't want. It's like you focusing so much on the
Oh
guy
yeah,
that they
that right.
want.
When you say all the bad, I ain't gonna handle this. I ain't gonna deal with that. Like, yep, and I'm not gonna deal with you.
Swipe.
You said enough.
Swipe left.
You said enough. You already coming on this boy complaining. There ain't no positive energy.
Um. When it's just all face. When it's all just face shots. Because I'm like, what you hiding? When it's all makeup and you don't have a natural face. Uh.
Ooh,
Oh, I got a
red
good
flags.
one.
We back to the red flags again.
Whenever they got their booty poked out, or whenever they got a sexual pose, and then got the nerve to say
Hmm.
they ain't looking for sex, that's
Right.
automatic red flag. I'd swipe to the left
Not
because
the
everything
not
in
the
your
butt.
picture saying different, and that be the main picture.
He said the butt sync effect, not the sync effect
What y'all
pack.
been using to date? Like Tinder still up or something? What y'all? I ain't been in a dating world in like 6 years, y'all. So
I don't know which one, all of them bad. Then you got the scammers. Shoot, they stay in my inbox. I be playing with them. I be laughing. Now I don't play with them no more. I don't got the patience for it. No.
Mm-mm-mm.
why y'all don't
That
go
boy
meet
done made it.
people?
That's why I be saying these kids, man, protect the kids.
Who was
Um,
that?
This dude, he went over there, he protecting his mama. His mama acting like a little thought, dancing on this dude and embarrassing this kid. I
Did
was
you
like, I
see?
should have made. I know they're gonna make that a post. Look at it.
oh Lord.
So
But
I said,
why y'all
people don't
don't?
be caring
Why
about their kids,
y'all
bro.
don't?
I don't like that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's correct.
Look,
Why y'all don't date regular? Why people still doing like? Cause there's be a lot of scammers online. Why y'all don't date like instead of through the apps, like meeting people outside?
Because there be a lot of scammers there too.
You know
the
what?
heck, bro?
The worst was because you can see them.
Huh?
You
You try
see,
not
you
to
see
catch
what happened?
face. Yeah. Ooh,
Yeah,
get off my
and then
mom.
that's when, all right, get off my mom.
When it should have been get off of him.
And I look at this part. That's why I feel sad at, and that's why I be saying these women don't be caring about their kids. I watch what happened with him. Watch when it sat in.
Mm, mm, mm.
Don't get worse. Look at he crying. He tearing up.
I
I
think
feel
my
bad
man even
for him.
kind of feel a little kind of way too.
Yeah, I feel bad for him. And then his little thought mama
And she
over
don't
here thinking,
like forget your feelings.
yeah, that
I
just made
think
me
I
mad.
think I think Tatiana mamas are the worst to ever have kids. I swear.
Man.
'Cause they start with the girls, and they make the girls feel like that stuff is okay, and then the boys they embarrassing
Mm-mm.
them.
Mm-hmm.
Then the
That
boys,
just messed up.
oh, this is what that's their first sight of what women is like.
Mm-mm-mm. And he know he about to be scarred.
And then you know what else is tripped out? Man, I don't know what I got in my bio, but them other ones be coming for me, bro. I'm almost tempted.
Your
I'm
teeth.
almost tempted. Huh?
Y'all need to call each other on the phone in a minute. I'm about to ban both of y'all off of TikTok.
Not the teeth. I'm talking about the other cultures.
Y'all can meet these women outside. I'm trying to tell you, these people you gotta
I
trust.
have. I done met a couple of them outside.
Y'all done dated women outside, inside.
And then they be cracking me up because they say
I
one
just
thing
don't
and
be
they do
trying to go
another.
outside. There's nothing but trouble out there most of the time.
Yeah, they
But
say,
I don't be really pushing it.
yeah,
If I
I
see
think,
something in the process at a gas station, but I don't know. Just depend on
I
the
think,
situation. But I think it's more. It depends on how you suit your page up, though. That's why I was saying if everybody got a bad outlook on it because they misusing or they using the apps wrong. You got
yeah,
to put at least a good bio on there. You got
yeah,
to read other people's bio, and then you try to connect through there. depending on. And some
Mm.
people can lie on there, but people can lie to your face in real life too. So,
Oh, they
but
lie
I
on me
pay
all the
attention
time.
to bios.
Oh, that's another one I peeped out. Don't none of them do the weight. Cause I got my weight, I think it's like 180 centimeters or whatever that is. I
Hmm.
hate that they do it in centimeters. And all it is less than mine. And I'm like, come on now.
Oh, that junk getting
You ain't telling the
They do
truth.
what on the weight?
them
Yeah.
thing going viral.
Oh yeah,
They
they lie
got
on the
that
weight.
kid. So I bet you this gonna be on somebody's page. This kid, the mama. I
What?
Yeah,
bet
this
you.
Lying about their weight, you said?
yeah. And see
I
this
mean,
be
they
my
ain't gonna never tell you how much they weigh. I can tell you that right then, dang on now. I'll tell
no,
you how much I weigh
but
right now
see,
if
don't
I'm
know,
right, because I'm a grown
Oh,
no,
They
this is
can't
what
tell you how much they
see,
weigh, but they can tell you how short they don't want they man.
right, and see, this is what I'm
Funny.
looking at. This is what I'm looking at. If you willing to lie about your weight, what else you gonna lie about? Remember, y'all the one say if you lie about a little thing,
Body shaming.
you lie about a
oh,
big thing.
so
They
you're
can
talking
lose weight,
about
but a
like
dude can't gain height. Women be funny to me.
on the weight of a woman, like on the dating apps, they
Mm-hmm.
lie about that.
Yep. They lie about a lot of
Oh,
stuff. They weight,
Mm.
they height, where they live. They lie about a lot of stuff. Cause I be getting stuff and I be like, now why is she coming up in my stuff? This say Illinois. This say, and I be like, oh, she probably done lied about where she live.
right,
No, you
because
know they
it
can
doesn't make
when they travel,
sense.
they can change it because some of them girls be looking for somebody for the night, so they literally could change
That's why
it.
you gotta read them bios. People don't do that.
That's why I
Yeah,
said
Right.
them red flags, boy, be
And they
flickering.
don't take the time to do the bios. They just
Oh,
do some quick stuff.
and I love it. I love this one.
Pay
I
attention
love
to
when you get,
pictures.
hey, Care, don't you love when you get the one and I don't know if you do this, but you get the one to inbox you and you already know it's a mess. So you sit back and chat with them for a minute and that sentence will come across, going outside, or it's some sentence where you like,
Mm.
that's not proper English. Oh, dang, it's one of these doggone scammers. Every time. Every single time.
Right. Or they
And
better not start it off with I'm stressed
oh, this
or
one.
I'm not feeling good or I'm
So
having a bad day. You
Hey,
start
do
off
you,
baby.
with that
do you
Getting
think
X.
real. Hey, baby. Hey, honey. I'll be like,
Hey,
you don't even know
hey, boo
me.
boo.
Yeah, I'll be like, that's a red flag, automatic red flag.
Don't say period,
That ain't even a red flag. That's a stop sign.
so do you
man.
think that they lie because they have no intention of meeting? Because it's kind of a build-up, right? Isn't that what your intentions are, to meet each other eventually?
But see, the thing is, it can't be a lie. It shouldn't be a lie because you expect everything that I put to be true.
Mm.
Right.
So how is
So
it
I'm
fair that
thinking like
everything
but people
the
can't
women that
see
lie
all the
about their
time.
weight, the
they
women
lie
that
about
lie
more?
about their
They lie
weight,
more about than they
that
weight. Now
tells me
that's
they don't if they lie about their weight, that means they have no intentions of meeting you. Or unless you
Mm.
met them and then you discovered they
no,
were
no,
30
no, no,
pounds.
no, no,
No,
no.
they
You're
want to catfish you.
misunderstanding.
That's
You're
all that is. It be
misunderstanding.
catfishes. You know,
No,
just like they
no.
women that be wearing makeup. I mean, shoot, they.
They lie.
Oh, I ain't mean to put it like that. I forgot. I'm gonna
Okay.
go into stuff with that.
They
But
not
I'm just
lying.
saying, like, once you got them, they. I think they got their the method they get is like, okay, now that you with me, now you got to make a hard decision to leave me or something like that. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Like now
So
this person likes me. So or they
yeah,
gonna tell you like, oh, when I created that page, that's how much I did weight that, but I just
That's
never
what I'm
went
talking.
back to check
Right,
it.
yep,
right.
yep,
Oh.
yep.
Yeah,
That's the
I
game.
heard
That's a little
plenty of
catfish
things.
game.
Yeah. So see, we got to go through the same thing. We have
Like
to
the
reel
dude
it in just like
hatfish.
y'all do. Yeah.
Take their cap off and then all of a sudden they jump back there. Well, you got me already, baby. Let's go ahead and.
And
Do
then,
you, do
and
you
then,
know do you know what kind of luck that I've had online as far as the longevity of speaking to somebody?
It don't sound good so far. The way you delivered it.
Right, the way she started
Um,
off makes me
Right,
sound
the way she started
you
it.
know,
You want to know the luck
you know what kind of
and
I
luck
spit
I've
all in
had?
the thing. You know the type of luck I get. I can only
Like, you know
imagine. You
what?
know what I'm
Contact clues, okay?
saying? He must have had a good time.
Those contact clues would have sounded attractive at all. Shoot.
oh
we
my
sent
gosh,
two
Kev.
messages and that was it. It was
Oh,
done.
It was
I said hi, and whatever he said, it was over.
Right, it made the weakest stuff ever too, right? He liked my
I
photo
didn't even
first.
finish the sentence. I didn't even finish reading the part. That first
Man,
sentence,
the
I
way
was
he
like, "This
started off, I felt like I
fool."
needed my pen and my
He asked
notebook.
me
Like
what I
I'm
want
going
to
to have
eat.
therapy. Like you want to know what? You want to know what I've been through? Wait, give me a second.
He sent me a message back
Bro, he replied too
on Tinder.
fast.
He sent me a message back on Tinder, and I had to get somebody who could
He
read
seemed
braille.
desperate.
I feel like the last question was gonna be like, "Is it me?"
No,
Is it me you're
I
looking
haven't been able
for?
to get past 2 days.
Oh no!
Two
So
days,
what's the
two
problems
days,
you've
and
been
I'm
having?
done.
So
Oh
what's the
no.
problem?
Um, well,
Or, or
it
what
was
isn't the problem?
they go too fast. Like,
Whoa.
hey, let's
Oh
How you
yeah,
know
you
let's
that?
did say
talk
that. Yeah.
let's talk on the phone. Let's talk on the phone, and it's
Oh,
like
that. Oh.
I don't even I don't even know if I like you
Well,
yet.
you know what, Gene?
But you
I
know
be
what?
What
doing
you do
that
is get a
sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. I go straight to the chase,
You know
man.
why
you
we
can
I don't
like
get
got
that?
time. I know what I
We like
want.
that
WhatsApp
because of the
number. No, you
scammers.
can get a Google number because I personally want to hear the person's voice and want to know what that person sound like, and I personally don't like messaging. So,
Right.
I mean, because I feel like a conversation go a lot fast. I can get off the phone with you a
Facts.
lot faster. So, I mean,
Yeah.
you can get you a Google number if you don't
Better
want to give
energy.
out your number to people.
And see,
I've
I
actually
Yeah.
did that in dating people in real life. Like,
yeah, I want to like start FaceTiming before I meet you. It's like I want
yeah,
to
I
make
want to see
Huh?
it.
I ain't
Huh?
playing. Like, can we FaceTime? Don't take it
Right.
personal.
Exactly. I ain't getting
I
tricked
just want
like
to
that
make
no
sure
more.
I'm
I like
matching up with
space.
what. I saw one man.
Download
Oh,
Facebook.
and if you got any kind of what you call it, what you call it, where they do the picture.
Teeth.
No,
Oh, the filters, the
yeah, the
filters.
filters. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
filter.
you
Yeah.
can do Jen, you can do like Google Meet if you don't want to do FaceTime and give them your number. You can do Google Meet. That's a good way of doing it.
I ain't never tried that.
Yeah,
I,
Google Meet is a good way of being able to video
Google
chat because
Meet
you
to
can use
Google Meet.
email. Now they can use their number if they choose to, but you can use your email as well without having to give out a number at all, if that's the case. But I wouldn't say pass up on that because they want to talk to you on the phone. It's like that is their way to get your number, but you can be like, well, right now I don't want to give out my number, but you can, you can
I
call.
take that.
and
Or
stay
you can
away
do,
from
yeah.
WhatsApp scamming. But
I take that because I'm straight to the chase, man. I ain't got time to wait 3 days and get all that. I ain't doing all the games. I know what I want.
Right. I
If
don't want
you
to
want
waste
to,
my
you know
Yeah.
time.
what I'm saying? That's
Like
what
like
I kind of
early like earlier
cut off this
today.
last chick I was dating and stuff because it don't seem like she knew what she wanted and stuff, and then it seemed like I was going to. And that's one thing I wanted to. I be feel like it's bold for men to try to heal a broken woman or something like that. That you got they the ones that got to prove themselves 10 times harder and stuff because they the chick done been through a hard time. I feel like that's young bold. Nah, I gotta be super. I was like, so when I feel like I'm like that, I'm not doing that. I ain't got time to sit here and wait for you to heal and be sure if you're the one. I need to make sure you're the one. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing all that, man. I
Like
did the
like
work.
Kev,
man,
like earlier today, I had this guy follow me on TikTok,
Mm.
and I'm like, oh, he's well groomed, nice picture or whatever. And so, I followed him back. And then like an hour later, he messaged me. He was like, hey, you're pretty, blah, 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 the same starter. And
You seen
no,
that one
and I
picture?
no, mine don't start like that. Mine usually start like, do you want to do investments, banking, or most people don't know how to invest. So let me
To
show
my
you how to
Jessica
invest in
Allen.
Bitcoin.
yeah.
Wait.
Yeah,
So
so I ignored that I ignored the initial comment, because I thought, oh, it's just based on looks, and I don't like that.
Mm.
And so
Facts.
then, so then, when your friends post videos and all that, and you look at them, and then I see him, and he's got just his pants on, and
Uh oh.
he's got his shirt off, and he's like stroking his beard, and he said he has like a
Oh, you scared?
caption saying,
I
and
thought you
so
would
he's
like that.
stroking his
No.
beard.
Said
So
pants
he's
off and
he's stro-
stroking. You don't say those two together.
I
no,
know she definitely was
he's
trying to scare
no,
me.
he's stroking his beard, and then his like title was, I love to rub her
Whoa.
juices. on the rest of my body, and all these women were all over him. Then he hits me up again like 2 hours later, like, hey, kind of like, I missed you, and so I politely but bluntly said, hey, no thanks, I don't desire a man that shows
You
his
like
body
when
to
I
the entire
stroke it.
world. Right? I said, thanks, no thanks, I wish you well though. I mean,
Bruh,
You
I
know
wish I could
what?
that's
show
A
you this
red
that's
picture
what
I'm
I'm
looking
flag.
at right
getting.
now.
Yeah,
Look,
that definitely would have been a red flag to me. But another red flag is because I be seeing a lot of what is these video called? It's not catfishing videos, but it's a trap type of videos where some people be like, oh, I can't wait to be the stepfather to your kids and certain things like
Wow.
that. I don't Those are red flags to me because I think you're
Facts.
just trying to catch people and wrap women in off of their, what I mean, things
Emotion.
that their vulnerability.
Manipulation.
Yeah,
hey,
so you're trying to catch those women in, and then once you get them, you're not going to treat them. I would automatically say no. No, I would be like, no, I'm okay.
That's facts.
No, I'm okay. I don't do shirts off. I don't do you trying to be
Dang, I was about to
attractive
take
to
my shirt.
women and pull women in that way. I don't respect you trying to lead with your money and you showing all your money and
Facts.
everything else about you. All of those
what
have,
if I show you my back?
you know what?
Just a
If your
shoulder. Just
back
a
got
shoulder.
tattoos on it, that's what you better be showing for. Like,
I,
One
I
I,
need you
leg.
to
You
show
know
I,
what I'm
me
saying?
that.
I'm gonna show you my teeth.
But every man I know, every man that I have known, because I've hung out with a lot of guys before. Every man that I
Red
have
flag.
known for his cousins, but you know what, whatever. Cousins, my brothers, they have done red flags like that, and I know they are terrible men. So I just don't think that
You muted yourself.
What?
Phone
She must
call.
have
yeah,
had a phone call. The what?
my alarm is going off for my son to turn off his dang his phone. Uh,
No,
Nap nap
but
time.
but
Oh
but another
Jesus!
like an initial red flag for me, like for like just per picture, would be a man inside wearing shades.
Whoa. Oh,
That's a turn
she
off
keeps
for
on.
me, like right away.
If
I
they
got,
Um,
what? Oh,
I
and
wearing
got,
shades on the inside.
I got
That
nighttime
needs to be a
glasses.
style.
I got nighttime glasses. I do.
okay,
Why they can't be a style, man? Let
Right.
that man live.
That's my thing.
or men, wearing their Sunday best in their pictures. It's like, really, that's a turn off.
What if he
Um,
actually went to church?
well, I don't know that, but
So
you
ask.
know, like so, like my age, that group, the foxes, the silver foxes for the men, and they had the
Oh
videos of
yeah,
the guys
yeah, yeah,
wearing
yeah.
the hats and they're sharp dressed, right? But
Mm-hmm.
so when guys have that kind of outfit on, like for meeting people, I think it's very pretentious, and so I'm turned off on that.
Oh
But y'all
my.
still
And then,
listen to him.
huh?
I said, but
No,
y'all still listen to him talk about Steve Harvey.
Uh oh.
no.
Very
So so
superstitious.
so that's a turn off when they're doing their Sunday best, or it's like they're trying to impress somebody. So it's like, eh.
I thought that's what you
Um,
were supposed to do.
no, I like
You
just
listen, man.
regular
I need to
guys.
listen because
I
I
like
got it all wrong. Hold on, I'm gonna mute up
I,
because I need
I
to listen.
like
I got it all wrong.
I like just regular guys. I like just
Was
in your
regular.
element. Regular meaning you're not pretentious. You're not trying to showboat. You're just a humble guy. Like, um, I want to see your. I want to see you in your true element. Like that's what I display is my true element. I'm not pretentious. I'm not like all dressed up. I want the same thing. Like I know how I am, and I want a man that would fit right into me, like my lifestyle.
Whoa.
And okay, that came out wrong, but
I just caught it.
I just caught
She
it
been
too.
And
saying
then
some
she said
stuff
it came out wrong.
tonight.
But I want, but I
And
want,
that's what you
but
want to say.
I
You should have just
want.
cut straight to the chase.
I know, right? I know, right?
You gotta go back to the beard
I
stroker
will
now.
remember
After
that
that
on that one.
one, I needed to fit right in.
But
So did I
I
just
don't
hear
want
you?
to. What?
You said you want a
What?
man to fit into you, huh?
But then she said it came out
Stop
wrong.
it!
But then
Stop
she said
And
it!
it
it
came
came
out
out
wrong.
wrong.
Yeah, it
Wrong
definitely came
size.
out wrong.
Jace, I got questions.
She,
That didn't fit. That came out.
let me rewind that. But
Hold on, wait a minute.
I
Question.
just want a regular guy in his own
Any men
element,
fit
not
into you? Is that what you're
huh?
saying?
Yeah,
let that go.
into that fit into my life.
That's what they call it now.
Kevin,
They got new code words now.
Kevin.
Oh boy, let me stop.
No, but and a guy that's in front of his car or his truck,
Facts.
but they'll be the main ones. Oh, gold diggers. It's like,
Oh,
well, you're leading
oh.
with your money or the lack thereof. It's either
So
those
we
two
do it
things.
too.
Mm-hmm. Need
Tell
somebody
me
to
more.
fit in this car.
Please tell me more.
So I got a question.
Um,
A gold
sure.
fitter or a gold seeker? If they're gold diggers, with the man leading with his wallet, would that make him a gold seeker?
What?
Got me
Brandon,
with
what are
that.
you talking about? A gold
He more
seeker.
of a gold shower.
Right, he a gold
Yeah,
shower.
I'm
Maybe
He
thinking
ain't
he's
gonna
about
looking
seek
that
it if
for.
he
too.
got the gold.
He actually is looking
Unless he
for
a
more of a
male,
pioneer.
that's looking for.
I
Because those are there
I
for
think you're
gold
onto something.
pioneers.
But I think
There
you're
you
onto
go.
something. Like I said, it's either one or two things. He is showboating what he has, right, legitimately, or second, he's pretending and he's hoping that he'll have a sugar mama,
Hey
to
King,
actually to make that. So you're onto
what's his
something. He
name?
could be a gold seeker. Yeah.
Oh, King Brandon. Okay, King
Serious
Brandon. Since we
question.
got another
Hold
guy
on,
up here.
wait.
Go
Serious
ahead.
question. What do you call a fly with no wings?
Dead. I mean,
A walker.
unalive.
Not a walker.
I've got it. A walk.
I thought it was close to that. I thought I remember something like that. Yeah,
What'd you
a
call it?
walk
Oh,
When last
but
time you seen a fly walk?
with no wings.
You know what? Y'all might be on to something. No, but definitely, I think that. Oh, Mary, you about to say something? Go ahead.
yeah, I had a question for the men. So, what do y'all think when we see pictures of women with cars and the vacations? Certain pictures with
Oh,
like
you trying to
expensive
set
She's
us up, huh? I
overcompensating.
can
backgrounds.
tell you.
I'll
What
tell
is
you right now.
Somebody
She's
bought
I
it.
can tell
overcompensating.
you.
Ah!
I can tell you.
She's overcompensating for the man that's not in her life.
She ain't
or
get it herself.
or she trying to tell you that
How
trying to
many?
say that
How many ones? How
That's what
many?
she wants.
How
That's what
many?
she
How many
wants.
men fit
right,
in her?
right.
I think that they're trying to tell you what type of value they're placing on themselves.
Yep.
They're trying to show you what type of value. So they're like pretty much which should intimidate some men because if he comes in and he feels like he can't take you on all these trips, that's a problem. Or you're gonna make him feel like, oh, I'm only used to this life.
Actually, it don't intimidate me. Most of the women that fit it don't fit the, you know, fit that situation. Like you said, most of the time, in the cases I'm looking at, they probably bought it for themselves. They had to work and get it. They got
Nah,
the.
I don't see that. I see the
Yeah.
opposite. That's rare. I feel like if they showing food or something like that, somebody took them out. That's a red flag.
Now the
Or if
ones
they
that
got their car, she ain't buy that car herself. Some dude, she must have.
Kevin.
now this is flirting. Now this is flirting for me. If I see that there's some like home cooked meal and she done cooked it. Man, that's flirting right there. Yo,
Okay.
you trying? Oh, you trying to? That's.
I'm
I
with
mean,
you
I
on
ain't
that,
big on
Mara.
fried chicken, but dang, that chicken look good. And
I'm with you on
the
that, Mara,
beans,
because I swear to
yeah.
God, like, listen,
If you
It's
cook for me and it's fire, you trying to make me fall in love. That's what
Instant
you're trying
married,
to do.
right?
It's a setup.
mm,
Yeah.
It's a
I ain't gonna
setup.
lie. That ain't no lie. That's a feeling.
man. You want to catch a man? Cook a plate of food and put it on there.
Man, I'm telling you, if a woman cooks for you, she definitely trying to trap you. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Mm-hmm.
Factual. Factual.
That is definitely the key to a man's heart. Because a
Also,
lot of women don't know how to cook.
don't eat the spaghetti, fellas. Do not
Boy, I
eat
knew.
the
Why did I know one of
spaghetti,
y'all was gonna
fellas.
say that?
Or drink the red Kool-Aid.
Or the apple juice for that matter.
Or anything
Just
red.
off the color.
Especially if she come from Louisiana.
I was just about to
Mm-mm.
say that.
Not the hot sauce.
You talk about them Creole women.
Mm.
Them Geechee women.
That
I'm
thing
a
so old.
geek.
People say something about the spaghetti. I don't even eat spaghetti like that, so you ain't gotta worry about it.
Oh, these poor
Don't worry
20th
about it.
century kids. I mean, these poor new kids, they don't know nothing about that.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you like this. If she make a bomb chicken Alfredo, but listen, get on
Oh, I know
Alfredo.
how to make that. I know how to
Hold
make
on,
that
wait.
from scratch.
But 1 second.
In the microwave.
Hold on 1 second.
Mm-mm.
That don't mean I want to eat 15 different styles of Alfredo.
No.
Okay? You can't make chicken Alfredo, salmon Alfredo, steak Alfredo. You want
You
to
know
put
what,
ground
King? You
beef in
sound ungrateful,
Alfredo.
okay?
Burger Alfredo.
Mm-mm.
You sound ungrateful. I
Alfredo,
like all the different
Alfredo.
Alfredos.
Noodles Alfredo.
See, but this my thing.
Linguine.
I'm not gonna cook it like every single day, but I darn sure cook some different Alfredo the next every week.
She
Yeah.
even made a one pot Alfredo. And listen, I'm gonna tell you like this: the white lady who invented that needs to be kicked because who would have thought to put cream cheese, milk, water, some uncooked noodles, and the Alfredo sauce in the pan and bake it and then come out like Alfredo? Like, listen, white people got too much time on their hands. That's for real.
Man.
So Brandon, did
I'm
you
sleepy,
actually try
y'all,
to cook it?
man. I'm about to call it.
Ma'am, I did not try to cook it.
Yeah.
In my life,
Okay.
salt and pepper is not
Oh,
a
shit.
beach thing.
Man, it's almost 1:30.
Wait, Jen,
I ain't get
what
my
you asked
snooze.
her?
I ain't take my nap like Bunny. I gotta take my nap like
No,
Bunny.
Yeah, I
because
didn't
he
get
had all
mine
the
either.
ingredients down packed, and so I asked Brandon, "Did you try to cook it?" Because he knew all
Oh,
the ingredients.
Listen, I ain't trying to cook nothing. You know what I'm trying to cook?
What?
Some buns. Specifically.
I knew
The
you
way
was
she
You
said
trying to
what?
you trying to
I
cook
wanna
some
know what?
biscuits?
I already knew
Trying
to
to
say
bake
it.
somebody biscuits tonight. No,
Uh-oh.
I'm just kidding.
And
You
some
got the butter for the
lemonade.
muffin.
No, I'm actually having a great day today. Listen, bro, listen. I signed up for a gym membership last week. I
Hey.
went 3 times this week. And let me tell you like this. The abs that still ain't formed yet are sore.
You know what? Okay. You know what?
That
He
was
played
funny.
too much.
He said the eyes that ain't
I'm so
formed yet.
sick.
If I
I'm
He
ain't
thinking
played
following you,
about
let me
too
make
canceling.
sure I'm
much.
following
I'm
you.
thinking of listen. I'm thinking about
Okay, I'm
canceling my
already
gym
following you.
membership, finding me a dope ass airbrush artist.
Uh-uh.
And a couple of t-shirts, a couple of
Uh-uh.
shirts to promote it.
Hey, bruh. I need you to airbrush the 6 pack on me, bruh.
I mean, there's people going to Miami to getting it done, getting their waist
Nah, I ain't
snatched
doing
in.
all that. I ain't doing all that. I'm down for the optical illusion, not the internal pain. That just sound crazy.
Nothing
Respectfully.
easy and worth it is painless.
Y'all
No,
got
I'm
7 more minutes out of me.
not
You can't have
wrong.
no games with no pain.
No, yeah, and I appreciate it too, because it's like,
7 more minutes. That's all I got left.
that workout feels
Or we could
good.
do less than that.
No, this is my thing though. If you once you get into the gym though and you get into that, it become addictive, to be honest with you. I've promised you would dedicate 20 to 30 minutes, even if you couldn't do an hour, you would definitely go in there just because it become really addictive. Like
Yeah.
once I drop this baby, I can't wait to get back in the gym. It's an addiction, like a real bad addiction. Like I'm really in there.
Yeah, like cornbread. Like I
Shoot,
got a
yeah,
real
man.
bad
Go to
addiction.
Ohio. It seemed like most of the women I'm attracted to down in Ohio.
What they doing down
I,
there?
I like
Listen,
being
man.
Ain't
outside.
nothing in Ohio.
At this point, I might have to date out of state because whew, the women in Vegas. Whew,
Man.
child, let me tell you, the women in Vegas, they worse
They
than the
stay in Vegas.
they worse than men everywhere, dog. The women in Vegas, whew, talk about predatorial.
Is that before or after they ask you for money?
I ain't never felt like a piece of meat more in my life since I moved to Vegas.
Is that before or after they ask you for money?
Listen,
Or both?
hey, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Bro, this chick, right? I went on a date with this chick, right? You know, took her to
Brandon,
this
stop
little
eating.
You
spot.
sure?
Stop talking with food in your.
I'm
You
sorry.
sure it
I
was a
took her to
chick?
this
I'll be
little
right
spot
here.
You
or
can
Show you.
whatever,
tell.
right?
You can
Right.
tell all the men that have come in and they start eating that they got the munchies.
Listen,
That been the
so
women eating.
we was talking on the phone. We was talking on the
I
phone for
haven't.
2 weeks. I took her out to dinner.
Uh-huh.
So we eating, having a good time, enjoying our meal. I'm enjoying my meal. I'm looking good. She looking good. You know. I go to the bathroom. I come back from the bathroom, bro.
Uh-oh.
I start feeling like eyes on me, son. So then I I look, and there's this dude at the bar just staring at me. I'm like, you know me or something? Like I asked him a question, you know what I'm saying? He was like, nah, I'm trying to figure out why you out here on a date with my wife. I'm like, what?
Oh
Whoa.
no.
I'm like, you know what? I didn't even know she had a husband. But I'm gonna walk away from the table. I'm gonna go home. She can pay the bill. Thank you.
Yep. Hey, bro.
And
I'm just
peace out.
sitting up here going through the list. And why this woman standing up here with a police officer? Like a dude gonna be like, oh yeah, let me date her. Swipe. What is wrong with some of this, man? But what do y'all think about a man cooking? Man, it would
Oh, I
cook.
love a man that
I
can
mean, I
cook.
cook than most women. Right.
See, but my spouse really is Jamaican, y'all. But he be making that dang
Bamba clock.
food, and he West Indian, so he be making like curry chicken and like red snapper and beef stew.
He
Man,
don't jerk
that
everything.
Whippersnapper.
huh?
He don't jerk everything.
Nah. He actually really don't eat spicy foods like that as much. He can't
Just
handle
you,
it.
huh?
He starts sweating like immediately. Okay, first bite.
He just jerks you, huh?
I hope he ain't
Mm-mm.
jerking me.
Whoa. What the hell? How boy?
Um,
Yeah, but I'm about to go to
uh,
bed, y'all. Y'all going too far. My
Yeah.
brain hurting now and
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm about to
you
hit
know
the
what?
dog.
Getting
I
confused
know.
now.
But nah, I'm about to go to bed, brother. Cause
Yeah,
I'm
it's that
I'm
All
time.
about
right,
to
for
call my
sure,
spouse
man.
so I can just say I did it before I went to bed.
Yeah, buddy.
You got
Yeah.
to get your nap.
What Jen down there talking about in the comments?
Oh, I'm definitely finna go give me
Pimps
a
and
nap
stuff.
tomorrow.
You
Like
know,
a pimp and a
you know
young
what she
pimp.
meant. She meant, I don't know what you heard about me.
I'm a
All right. I
HIM
hope all y'all
pig.
have a blessed night. Okay. I hope all y'all have good, sweet dreams.
You
For
running it
sure.
again tomorrow?
You can be a sweet
With
Huh?
new
dream.
talking to Kay, you running it again tomorrow? New topics or same topics? Or?
Yeah, something later.
Yeah, I'm
Yep,
running my
tomorrow.
topic tomorrow morning. It's gonna be like this. How come all women think their poom is better than the next?
He
That's a
trying to
good
get
one.
the room shaking, shaking,
What
shaking.
time you going live, Brandon?
Yeah, I won't be on that.
Look,
I
I
won't
want to
be.
hear
I'll just
this.
go sit in the
2 minutes.
comments and listen.
Right. I just want to come sit in the comments.
Right, just to feel to
I just
hear
want to.
it, just to
I just want to
hear
come
it.
be a fly on the wall.
Fly on
Mm-hmm.
the wall.
A roach in the corner.
Gonna need more than a
No, it's
fly on the
crazy
wall with
right
that
now,
one.
dog. It's 10:30
Gonna need
right
some
now. So
repellent.
probably 10:30 right now. So 5:30 in the morning. That's y'all time. Like what? Like 7:38.
A.M.
Oh wait, it's 10:30. No wonder you up eating. I'm like, who eats this
Where you
late?
at?
What
I'm in
the
Vegas.
Oh yeah, he did say
it's
Vegas.
3 hours?
Did
It
say
should be 3 hours
Vegas.
behind us. I think.
Yeah.
2 hours
My boys
behind us.
just
Boy, you don't know how
live
to
in
count.
Vegas.
We in what you call it? We on the
What?
east.
Oh,
Yeah, I
you're on
know.
the East Coast, so you
You know,
behind us. You ahead of us, right?
Mm-hmm.
you know the crazy part is I used to live in PA, Pittsburgh. So, but I moved here 7, 8 years ago,
Uh-huh.
and I don't miss the snow for shit. Just saying.
I actually do. I'm
We
about to
ain't got
take
no
my son
snow
to
now.
Chicago next week so he can see some snow.
Yet
Yeah,
it was
right.
threatening.
They
It was
sticking.
threatening this weekend, but it changed his mind.
I heard that.
All right, y'all.
All
All
right.
right, bro.
I
Catch you tomorrow. Have a
Yep.
good one.
Yep. All right, man. I never tapped that thing right. That's what she. Wait, no, never mind. Leave that alone.